We've seen our drivers race around last time in round one in the around the hot desert sun, but now we move a bit left towards the Americas as we race for the GRL Endurance Series in round two in Sebring, 22-degree air temperature, 34.5-degree track temperature with fair weather. Pretty sunny today, so hopefully there will be nothing to lose. I am your commentator today, Evan Osea, as we start this 3-hour long race. I'll be with you guys here 3 hours just by myself as per usual. Also with Alexei Sagrodov as your cameraman, I suppose, for tonight, and also your race director. We're back again, guys, for another race. We've been a month away, so hopefully you guys are doing well. GT4 class, GT3, and the LMP2 cars are as usual here. Is a grid of about 20 cars. The GT4 has only 3, so sadly not much add-on on the GT4 cars. So hopefully the GT4 cars would not be too much of an issue for the GT3 cars, because I'm pretty sure last time the GT3 cars have some issue trying to overtake the GT4 cars. So we'll just see in the race. Again, once again, I'll be here tonight just guiding you. I just got back from quite a long show today, so I'll just take it very easy tonight. Tonight we're racing, of course, in the legendary Sebring International Raceway. This track was first made in the 50s, nearly 50s, and also hosts stuff like the 1,000 miles of Sebring and such like events. As I said before, it's opened in 1952. This racetrack is about 3.7 miles long, or about 6 kilometers in length. As we see Bruno Kolev, apologies for me, for the Pro Mix Lane team, who is currently in first in the warm-ups. Again, this is warm-ups, so we'll see the grid position later after this in the race. Hope everyone's doing well as per usual. I don't know, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't know which part of the world you are currently living in, but hopefully you'll enjoy tonight's race. A little bit of a twitchy there. I'm still just looking at the cars. You know, we have a few manufacturers in the GT3 class. You of course have the Porsches, and then of course the Mercedeses and the BMWs. Yep, that's it. Basically, that's the 3 manufacturers today for the GT3, and of course the GT4s are still using the Supras. Okay, there you go. Yep, just a bit loading. Give us a second. Pretty interesting there. I think if you've seen the top there, yeah, there you go, the Porsche, Nissan. Those are the previous winners of the 1,000 miles race. So very interesting to see that. You know, it's a Porsche domination and an 89 Nissan one with that. What is it? R30? I don't know. I forgot the name of the car. Okay, give me a second. Okay, maybe first things first. Just want to say, thank you for the few additions in subscribers. We've grown a little bit. Now currently sitting at 73, doing just fine. There's Ansa Young in the Blue Steel Racing car in the BMW. Yep. Last time Mika Hakimi showed pretty dominant performance last time, so hopefully it'll be quite the positive mood once again for him. It looks like he's on pole once again, I think, as we'll see soon in the grid order. That's one of the Kshatriya sim racing cars, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, yes, that is. Not too much grid. Okay, I want to ask Alexei about how many drivers today, but no worries. I think he's a bit sick, so I'll probably just have to figure it out myself. 20 cars, exactly. Thank you very much, Alexei. Yeah, so it's about 3 GT4 cars, and I suppose around 8 or 9 of the LMP2 cars. So hopefully it'll be quite the race tonight as per usual. Okay, absolutely no surprises there. I think that's actually, no, hold on a minute. I think that's both the units and cars, I think. Yeah, 55, 17. So yep, no worries about that. So okay, well, there's a lot of GT3 cars, yeah, with only about 5 LMP2 cars. So not a lot tonight. And there goes the LMP2 cars. Followed by the GT3 cars. There we go. Just setting up. Oh, there's one of the LMP2 cars in the back there. I don't know who that is. He's a little bit peeking there on the outside, so hopefully he'll make his way through the field after this. There it is. That is, I can't even see at the moment. That is, it looks like Mika Hakimi actually. Is it Mika Hakimi? It is Mika Hakimi, huh? Well, he's probably decided to just stop in the back, I suppose. Okay, here we go. Here's the grid. Yep, it's both Unison Racings on pole, flat followed by Peter in first and second. Angel Steneker, great start for him, great qualifying in third, and of course the Lazwardi in fourth. Fifth is Kenan Limang in the other Ksatria Sim Racing car, and also followed by Mika Hakimi. That's your 6-car grid for the LMP2 cars. In the GT3 classes, I don't know, my goodness, there we go. In the GT3 class, Borja Milan gets pole, so hopefully he could make up for his mistake last time. Well, his pedals mistake, apologies, followed by Bruno Colliff and also 2 other guys. Dima Korsch in that Need for Speed livery, followed by Daniel Bismatfer and also Darren Lim in 8th. And I think we got a few more drivers back. Yep, followed by, oh, yep, new team. There's one of the new guys, Albert Masternikov in the Team Phoenix car, followed by Giva Harikesh in the Blue Steel Racing car. In the GT4 classes, I think we only have 3 cars. Yep, Gleb has taken the pole position for the GT4 cars, followed by Gennady Yusuf, and also followed by Viktor Sokolov in the Iceberg Sim Racing team. Small grid for the GT4 cars, but hopefully there'll be a pretty good battle as well back in the pack. Out we go then through Collar Curve into Tower Turn, so we're about halfway through this this track, apologies. And hopefully you guys watching would also accompany me as I try to just relax for the race, which of course will be 3 hours long, which is quite the while. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, one of the longest races, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I'm still looking at the schedule. Yep, 3 hours. This is only matched in length by Igor Drive, which will take place in the 23rd of March, so not too long to go. I also want to refresh you guys about the schedule, as I was talking about other tracks. We're gonna follow Sebring 3 hours by the 2.4 hours of Kazan Ring in the 9th of March, followed by the Igora Drive round in 23rd March, and then closing our race in Zolder for 2 hours in 30th April of 2025, of course, our middle year. So hopefully all the drivers would make it, and hopefully next time more of the LMP2 cars would make it in the grid. All right, here they go then in the Ulman Straight. Just waiting for that. Heading into Sunset Bend. You know, Sunset Bend is one of the most trickiest corners because of its bumps. And I'm sure these drivers tonight, hopefully they know how to tackle it. Because definitely it's so easy to lose your back end around Sunset Bend. I'm pretty sure every single person who's ever driven in Sebring knows that for a fact. All right, 3 hours exactly on the clock. I think we have a go. We're gonna have a go at it at the start line, so still be patient. No race starting until we've touched the racing line. Finish line. Apologies. All right, Flatograph is followed by, of course, Peter, his teammate in the front. Let's see, here we go. There is the gantry for the start. We start our 3 hours of 3 hours of Sebring, as we see. Very good start there from the outside of one of the Ksatria Sim racing teams. Oh, one of the units is just gone, absolutely gone. I think that's, yeah, that's Pizza, sadly, absolutely gone. The back. Oh my word, someone's off. There goes Pizza, I think. Yep, there goes Pizza. If I'm not mistaken, Pizza's off the track there, sadly, because of the touch. Okay, here we go. The GT3 car is also started. Oh, that's a really, he's just looking around. Anson Young looking around there in the BMW of Ksatria, or the Blue Steel Racing. Apologies. Here we go for, oh my goodness, there's a bit of a twitch by Dima Coach. One of the Blue Steel Racing cars has lost it in the back. GT4 car is also it commenced in their going, as we see, into the finished sector 1. How they got in from Gurney Bend into the Arbitron. Here's the LMP2 car once again. We're seeing one of the, I think that's Mika. Yeah, that is indeed Mika Hakimi there. How the hell has Mika climbed to second already? Took him absolutely zero time to climb into second. He started 6th. Remember, guys, he started 6th. Absolutely unreal performance from Mika Hakimi there, as Tokrav still leads in front. But I'm pretty sure Mika Hakimi, if his pace is still similar, he's probably gonna catch him in no time. We look back once again. Alexander Korshkov stuck between one of the Blue Steel Racing and also Dima Korsh in the BMW. So it's basically an all BMW. What is that? 3, 4, 5? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really see who's the person in first. Oh yeah, it's still Milan. Apologies. So in that Mercedes. All right. Daniel is still trying to catch one of the Mercedeses. I think that's Rizky Nofar, the Seneca Formula 97 car. New best lap time. Why am I surprised? I should not be surprised at all. Yep, here we go. First, yeah, there you go. As I said before, Mika Hakimi could probably chase immediately, and it's taken him absolutely zero time to catch to the back of Tokrev in the LMP2 Unison Racing car. That Brabham Motorsport car is absolutely rapid. 0.4 of a second, a bit of a twitch there, but he's got that completely in control. Going into now to hairpin turn, we look back. I think this is, yeah, this one, the Kasacha Racing cars, if I'm not mistaken. This is Li Wang, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know because there's no number in the bottom, but don't worry. I'll try to check it up in the entry list once again. So we're zoomed in. New best lap time for Gennady Yusuf. Interesting. So I'm pretty sure everyone, there's a dive there. There's a touch there. Oh dear, I think that's one of the Blue Steel cars. Yes, it is. It's Blue Steel car trying to take a dive, take a shot, and the car in front of him. And oh, as Albert's gone off the track for the Team Phoenix car, sadly. Early end, not early end, he's still going, but still a bit of a mistake, and he's into the wall as he's pacing really slowly. I think his car has damage from the looks of it. Yeah, some bodywork damage there. I'm pretty sure there are some internal damage as well, sadly, for that Mercedes, as he's now just stuck. Oh, where's one of the Blue Steel Racing cars? And he's gone into the wall there by his back. Big crash, it seems. Hopefully there was no major damage for him. I think that's I don't think that's Darren Lim, actually. So Darren Lim is, of course, in the Nouveau Sport, so I must apologize for the wrong team naming there. But yeah, it's a terrible start for Albert Masego, as of course the code 80 has been flagged out. Quite the chaotic start already. We're not even what, 5 minutes into this race, and it's already like really chaotic. Lots of changes, and it's taken absolutely zero time for Mika Hakimi to chase up to the lead. As there's the number 14 Blue Steel Racing car. That's Harikiesh. Apologies. Harikiesh Giva there, number 14 Blue Steel Racing, sadly having to go back to the pits. Hopefully it's not a DNF. Hopefully he can go back into the race a little bit later. As I think this is giving a chance for Albert to be able to pit. And here's Daniel and also Darren. Okay, and I think this is I think this is 7th and 8th, if I'm not mistaken, because there is Rizkinofar in front. So just a quick recap. Yes, I'm already recapping, even like what, 5 minutes into this. The LMB2 cars, flat top graph. Oh, here's a replay. Thank you very much. There you go. There's into the back. You go. That's a massive crash into the side. There goes the Blue Steel Racing car. My goodness. Yep, there it is. And another replay there. Oh, there's another crash. This happened in the. Wait, hold on. This happened in the earlier parts of the race. Doesn't seem to be contact between the two cars there. Between the Mercedes and the Blue Steel Racing car, but I don't know. Big damage for the both of them. That's probably why Harkiesh spun, actually. It's because he's lost all the downforce of that BMW. Still code 80. Apologies for my bit hectic talk, I suppose, because definitely I'm just a little slightly tired, but I'm trying to give some company for you guys in this race. Round 2, as I said earlier, we have 5 rounds to go, so could be anyone's game. Don't know if you're Mika Hakimi, because Mika Hakimi has the guns again. He's probably, if nothing happens to the internet, he's probably gonna dominate once again. Only 6 tenths behind Flat Tokarev in the Unison. I'm sure Flat will be looking all over the rearview mirror to see just exactly where is Mika Hakimi, because I know he's gonna make a move. I just know he will. As into the pits goes one of the Team Phoenix cars. All right, Code 80 is gone as we go back racing. Oh, that's one hell of an entry for Mika. As yeah, my goodness, yeah, the pace is immediately evident. Thank you very much, Alexei. As we move to the onboard camera of Mika Hakimi, that Brown Motorsport car is, as I said before, and it still very much is absolutely rapid into Sunset Bend, trying to find the correct line as the car gets very unsettled for Mika, but both of them somehow escape any harm. Into the main straight we go, and into the long turn 1. We look back for a bit as Peter Fagapov is trying to put himself back up the field. Hangjan Stanaka with a mistake or something, because he's moved back to 5th. At one point he was 3rd. Sadly, he now has to settle for 5th. We go back to the front. Mika Hakimi's all over the rear diffuser of that Unison Racing car, number 55. Oh my word, Flat is definitely taking one hell of a line. He's definitely trying to pull away from Mika with seemingly some success, actually. Please don't jinx it. Okay, I don't think so. I think we're good. We're still good for now. Yeah, these two are basically about 4 seconds ahead of Danny Dolazwadi. Yep, quite the gap already built with these two guys in front. Out we go into tower turn, if I'm not mistaken. Either tower turn. No, there you go. Yep, this is tower turn. So we're just about halfway done through this lap. Woo! Flat Tokrev's rear is absolutely twitching. That car is definitely easily unsettled, but again, I'm sure Flat's got it all under control. Into Glenbian Bend. No, apologies. Into Bishop Bend. That's Bishop Bend. This is Glenbian Bend as we go out into Le Mans Curve and also into the Ullman Straight. Gap is about the same, 4 tenths, 5 tenths. I think Mika's just waiting, you know. This is one hell of a long race to go. So, no need to do any moves for now. No need. Just staying behind the number 55. Not much action going on, honestly, besides these two cars. The GT3 cars has also pulled a little bit away. New best lap time from Flat Tokarev. Okay, he's really trying to push from Mika Hakimi. Mika Hakimi is also just on his tail, absolutely back to back there, back to front for figuratively here. 3 tenths, still 4 tenths. Again, just not really any big differences, as one of them pulled some action there as it kicked some dust. There goes one of the GT4 cars being passed of Viktor Sokolov. Thank you very much for reflecting the blue flags. Okay, definitely trying to get as best of a corner as we can into the hairpin turn. Fanjo Chicane into the Cunningham corner. Is Mika gonna go for a look? Not yet. He's still waiting. Nothing much between these two cars. Collier curve and into tower turn in front of us. Again, I think I'm pretty sure Mika's just driving, just saving his tires, maybe. Just driving, you know, like a Sunday drive. He's just triumphantly trying his best to just stay behind Flat as Borja Milan sets a new best lap time of 2 minutes 2:03. I'll be looking forward if one of the GT3 cars could break into the 159s. Hopefully someone can. There goes Gleb in the GT4. You know what? There is quite some action in the GT4 cars. Gleb has now been passed by Gennaro Yusuf. Maybe Gleb will find some pace in him to re-overtake Yusuf for the lead as Mika Hakimi gets a tighter line. But Flat gets it still by using a wider line, but Mika's definitely closer now. 2 tenths. Once again, we right on board. New best lap time from Mika Hakimi. He's definitely trying to answer Flatokrev's pushback. There we go. As I was talking earlier, Mika Hakimi is incredibly fast, as we've seen earlier. Again, time and time again. Still just pounding. Still just trying to push Flatokrev to his absolute limit. Another set of dust being kicked up as we go past the Corvette gantry and the Mobile 1 gantry as well, actually. Quite a lot of sponsors in this track. Okay, out we go into Hepington again. Definitely maximizing the exit. 2 wheels on the grass. The gap has actually returned to normal. 4 tenths from the previous 2 tenths. Again, no need to rush, Mika. Absolutely no need to rush. You have literally 2 hours and 15 minutes. We're not even 5% through this race. It just dawned on me how long this race will take. It'll just be quite the long take we will do tonight. So again, hopefully I can accompany you guys and probably talk about either GRL itself, the track itself, or maybe some personal things I think about the car news, because car news lately has definitely been quite the story. Yeah, these two guys are just pulled away 9 seconds from Danila Laswardi, which is also about only a second-ish from Peter Fagopov. So I think Peter Fagopov is very much leading, pretty much catching Danila Laswardi for third. We go back as what I've said before about the battle in GT4. Here's the battle for GT4. Gleb has definitely more legs compared to Gunnar Yusuf in that Supra. 2 tenths now, 1 tenth now. Getting that slipstream. Is there any moves that will be done? I think there will be something done. Yep, there we go. Inside we go, side by side. True, Sunset Bend. Gleb gets the deeper line. Gunnar Yusuf, I think, gets thrown a little bit by the bump. And that's Gleb done with the move. Easy stuff from Gleb, it seems. 3 tenths now is the gap immediately. So I think Gleb will just need to do some heads down. And I'm pretty sure he'll secure that first. If nothing happens, of course. This is a 3-hour race. Anything can happen. Back to the front. Mika Hakimi just, he's just saying hello. He's just trying to say hello to Vlad Tokrev. Just a little bit of a greeting, just saying that, I'm here. I'm here. I'm gonna fill your rear view mirror basically for the next 40 minutes probably. Oh wow, that LMP2 car is so twitchy. Again, I've never driven the LMP2 cars in Power Factor 2, and it looks like a handful, it seems. Class leaders, Latokrev is still leading, but a little bit wide there through Bishop Bend. Oh, apologies, that's actually Gendebian Bend, and that's Le Mans Curve. I still need to remember Sebring, honestly. Barely, I haven't really had experience with Sebring. I'm pretty sure I think I did a fun race somewhere. But that's about it. Nothing much, as Mika Hakimi is trying to get a better line exit because Flatokrev there with the slight twitch. Past Daniel we go there on the BMW on the right. So I think most of the GT3 cars will get overtaken sooner or later. Mika Hakimi once again gets a much better line there. Only 1 tenth between them. Bumper to bumper. Is there any moves that he's gonna do? No, not yet. Not yet. Mika is still just being patient, still waiting behind Tokrev. There's one of the BMWs once again. I think that's one of the Blue Steel Racing. No, that's actually Dima Korsh, apologies, who is currently in 5th. And that's Nekroshkov and Young, if I'm not mistaken, in front of us. Okay, slight different lines there that Flat and Mika is taking. Mika definitely seems more casual about things, while Flat is just trying to push his way. As I said, oh, what a save. What a save from Flat. I applaud you, my guy. I applaud you. What a save. As we're trying to navigate through the GT3 there. Hanson Young is just seemingly blocking the LMP2 cars. Not much you can do there. And Mika Hakimi definitely knows. He definitely knows that Flat is now under pressure. He just needs to just keep piling this pressure Once again, another difference in line as we go outside to Le Mans curve into the main straight. Is anyone going to get a back exit? Oh, wow. Vlad is definitely pushing. Here we go then. The slipstream can be felt. Mika Hakimi now. He is approaching like a rocket ship to the back of that Houston racing car. Is there any move that is going to do? Any move? No. Vlad guards the inside. A little bit of a bounce there. He's absolutely wide. He's gone so wide. Where's Vlad? I think he's hit the wall. I think Vlad's hit the wall. Oh no, he's hit the wall. Oh no. Oh no, straight into the pit he goes. I think he needs a nose change. Thank you for the replay, Alexei. Oh, I don't know what's. I think that's a bad bump. I think he did a bad. Yeah, that's a bad bump. He got a bad bump, and that's the wall. Face first. That's what happens when you push too hard. Sebring definitely bites back if you do, and Vlad is in to the pits for an early pit lane trip. Back we go to the back class of the GT3 cars. Darren Lim is just trying to guard his place for now against Bang Bisma, one of my fellow countrymen, of course. 5/10 is the gap. Both guys using BMWs. Bit of a snap from Bisma, but he's definitely got under control. I'm trying to see the intervals here. Milan is about 2.5 seconds in front of Bruno Koliv. Bruno is, I think both guys are in the Porsche. Sorry, Bruno is in the Porsche, but Milan is in the Mercedes. That's a little bit of a mistake there from Bang Bima. Hopefully he won't do that too much mistakes, so he could catch up to Darren Lim. 8 seconds is the gap to Bruno, and Dima Korch is about 3 seconds behind Hansen. Everyone is pretty even, I suppose. Yeah, about a second gap. Sorry to see that Harkiesh sadly has to DNF once again because of either an internet issue or just the crash. So hopefully we'll be seeing you next round in round 3. All right, 3/10. These drivers seemingly very matched as we see another replay for Kenan Lee Wang as we go to suspend. Don't say it's the exact same thing. Okay, I don't think it's the exact same thing. No worries. Has he gone wide? No. Little bit wide there from Kenan Lee Wang, but I think he did that corner pretty well as we see into the first corner. Is he gonna snap? Is he gonna snap? Nope, not yet. More twitching for Kenan. This is foreshadowing. I don't like this. This is definitely foreshadowing. Okay. Yup. That's the foreshadowing I was talking about. A little bit wide, and sadly he has to run wide there in the 4th corner, which is Gurney Bend. Yeah, just before Gurney Bend. Good cam. We go for Bang Bisma. I think he did a mistake, sadly. The gap has now grown even larger. But, you know, he's trying to claw it back. Darren seemingly also having a hard time trying to control that BMW. Down we go through the bridge. Darren's taking a much wider line while Bisma is sticking to the inside line. But these two guys, these two guys definitely have some run-ins last time in around Bahrain, so we'll see what will happen tonight in Sebring. 20 minutes we've passed. Gleb has just posted a new best lap time in the GT4 class. If I may see, what's the gap in GT3? If I may see. Okay, Mika Hakimi just posted another fast lap. New best lap time. There it is. There's the full. There it is. Thank you very much. 8 seconds the gap to Genar Yusuf. So valiant effort from Bang Yusuf to getting that P2, but sadly he has to settle now for P2 as Danilo Laswardi is getting attacks all over from the back of Peter Fagopov. Half a second has remained between them. He's easily disposed of Staneker earlier, so now it's Laswardi's turn to try to hold back Peter's pace. Up we go from the hairpin turn. into Fangio chicane. If you remember, this is a crash. This is the crash where the Cadillac crashed. If you remember, a few years ago, that massive crash. The driver just goes straight. I think after hitting. It's either hitting debris or another car. I forgot. Sadly. There's Bang Yusuf. He's absolutely sent it to the left there to avoid blocking the LMP2 cars. Yeah, so it's about a 20-second gap. It's a 10-second gap from GT4 to GT3, and it's a 20-second gap, if I'm not mistaken, from the GT3 to the LMP2. So very, very big difference for the top class, as we see. Better exit, it seems, for Peter Fagopov. Peter still trying to hound Laswardi's rear. He's gone right into Sunset Bend. Hopefully no one's making a mistake. Is Laswardi closing the door? There goes Peter Fagopov with a drift. But I think he's got it under control. He did. He's got it under control, and that's one hell of a move to pass Danilo Laswardi for third. Wow, fantastic pass there with a little bit of a drifting action. As now Danilo Laswardi is now under pressure from Stanneke right behind. Yellow in sector 2. Luckily it's cleared once again. There's Gleb, a little bit twitchy, trying to avoid just being a nuisance for these LMP2 cars. Stanneke seemingly has the pace over Laswardi in 4th place. I'm pretty sure this is the highest a Kshatriya sim racing car has done, because previously their best finish last time was around P6 or P5. I forgot specifically, but hopefully Laswardi, even with all the difference in pace, hopefully he could muster up some more points and score a P4 finish later in the race. Yellow in sector 3. Oh, there's Kenan Lee Wang, and he's without a rear wing. I think he's crashed. I'm waiting for the replays to see what will happen. He's probably backed it up into a wall there. No rear cameras needed as we go into code 80 for the second time in this race. Yeah, that thing is crabbing. That thing is crabbing as Lee Wang needs to get into the pits. Definitely needs to, followed by Vlad somewhere around 12 seconds behind him. And it's a shame Vlad had to do a pit because of the mistake he did. He has some pace to defend from Mika Hakimi, who is right behind Kenan Lee Wang at the moment, as we see. But sadly, he has to settle for 6. Hopefully later, we could see Vlad Tokarev trying to go up the field once again. But I think it'll be hard, remembering that the gap is over 100 seconds to Stanneke in 4th. Into the pits we go for Kenan Lee Wang. Still code 80. Still the yellow flag being raised up. Don't know when it's gonna start though. Yeah, that is one very broken Kshatriya sim racing car without any rear wing, as I've said earlier. There we go. Into the pits he goes for a wing change. Here's the replay. Want to see what happens here? Okay, well, he's already wingless. Yeah, he's already wingless by the time he spun there around what is it? Genderbien. Genderbien? I think that's the word that I'm trying to find. Another replay. There is the drift. There is the fantastic move Peter Fagopov did on Danilo Laswardi. What a image there. That he's probably definitely gonna frame that to a picture, because that is one hell of a sight from Laswardi's front end. Laswardi still, actually you know what? Laswardi, I think, if I'm not mistaken, a few laps ago, Stanneke was almost passing Laswardi, but now he's about a second gap as the code 80 has been lowered, so we go into full racing pace once again. 2 hours and 34 minutes. My goodness, Peter, can you? I think it's a good idea to lower your brake bias. My goodness, that is one hell of a rear biased car. But you know what? He has the pace. He has the pace. So I suppose he just absolutely loves a car that could send the rear end more. But that definitely cost him. That drift once again costed him Laswardi is now all behind him once again. Don't know exactly can he make this opportunity count, but I don't think so. Just a much better exit for Seneca in front. For Fagelpov in front. Seneca, there you go. About a second is the gap between these three cars. Pretty close. Mika's absolutely ran for it. Mika started 6th, and by 20 minutes he's already P1. Unreal. Unreal stuff from Mika as usual. I don't see it any other way for the Malaysian. Into first corner. Just realized how long is there to go. We've only passed 30 minutes, so definitely has to come up with something to talk about sooner or later. Again, hopefully you guys watching will tune in for the whole race. Bruno is now about what, 1.5 seconds? Yep, 1.5 seconds. So Kolev was about 2.5 seconds before code 80. And I think, I don't know, probably just a better exit for Bruno as he's actually approaching closer and closer to Borja. Back we go here once again for the number 97, Rizkinovar, trying to catch. Oh, I think it's Daniel there. Yep, a little bit of a twitch from Daniel. All right, here we go for battle for P6 as we try to see in front of us. 2/10 is the gap, as close to the wall as we can for both cars. Daniel's rear is absolutely twitching. My word, yellow in sector 3. And it's still there. Okay, I think someone spun. Okay, there you go. There it goes, finally. Poof, Rizkinovar is taking a little bit of an ambitious slide. Yellow's in sector 3 once again. And it's gone once again. Again, someone's probably having snap issues. Once again. There it goes once again for the notification. All right, 4/10s. From my view of Rizkinovar's hood cam, I think he definitely has a much more stable car, as we see. Okay, Canon Lee Wang, what has he gotten up into once again? Out into the Le Mans curve, and he spun! Oh, that's another hit for the Kshatriya Sim Racing car, and I think he has to go back to the pits. Yep, he's just waiting. Thank you very much for the wait. We really appreciate that. And he can finally rejoin. Yep, there we go. That's why there is yellow in sector 3. With the steering lock of a bus. Hold on. Here we go. Rizkinovar is pressuring Daniel into the dive bomb. There's contact happened. Oh, Daniel goes sideways. Can he save it? He can save it. Rizkinovar, I think, decided to wait there because I know. I know. We both know. He and I knows that is quite a brazen move. So he's giving it up. He knows it's not a clean move. So respect for Rizky to give back the position to Daniel there as he pushed him slightly wide from the exit of either Gendebien or Le Mans. I forgot exactly where it is. Replay. Once again, side by side we go. That's the contact I was talking about. That's in Gendebien. Nice save once again from Daniel, and respect for Rizky to give back the position that he is definitely trying to definitely achieve at the moment. There's Gennady Yusuf. Talking about the GT4 cars for a little bit, Gleb has absolutely ran with it as well. 18 seconds is the gap between Gleb and Gennaro. What a gap. What a performance from Gleb, because I'm pretty sure he's slapping that GT4 Supra about a second faster than everyone else in this track. Rizkinovar once again eyeing another move. Under the Mobile 1 bridge we go as Rizkinovar with the better braking. Is there any contact that will happen? Yes, once again there is contact that happens. Daniel once again has to do some drift maneuvers to save himself from losing the back end. And once again, Rizky waited again. So once again, just respect, massive respect for Rizkinovar for just giving the position and not just absolutely taking that position for granted. Bit of an off track there for Peter in front of us. These three cars are still neck and neck and neck. Nothing seemingly can split these three, as Mika has absolutely ran with it once again. 21 seconds the gap. We're basically back to what happened in Bahrain. Oh, I think that's Mika. Yes, that is Mika. Daniel, a little bit of a iffy move there from Daniel, I think. You know, I argue that he should give the position, just move a lot slightly left, but you know, this is racing, and as multi-class racing especially, and if I'm not mistaken, like you got that the rule that people say like, the one that overtakes is the one that actually that tries to do something. The guy that's been overtaken should just stay their line. Let the overtaker choose their own line. 3/10 the gap. Out we go. These two guys are pushing it really close to the wall. My word, Daniel. So close to that wall. Under the Chevrolet bridge we go. Any moves? Daniel actually takes a more late apex line, which seemingly paid off because the gap is now slightly grown. Just slightly, but Rizky Nofar is, of course, nothing to be scoffed at. Yellow in sector 1. There's a move from Rizky Nofar once again, but Daniel's got it close just in time. So, no bueno, or whatever it's called for Rizky Nofar to get the position from Daniel. Okay, that's one hell of a twitchy GT4 car there. Pretty sure this is a lap car. Yes, yeah, that's Nekroshkov. Yep. Oh, actually, you know what? I think Nekroshkov did a mistake. Yep, that car is broken. That steering is not right whatsoever. I think he did a mistake, actually. Oh, he's definitely... That thing is crabbing like crazy. That's a shame. Nekroshkov was at 5th position there for a second, and now he has to fall back to the grid as he tries to limp his way home into the pits. Not being helped by the Code 80, which will slow him down even more. This is our 3rd Code 80. My word, lots of Code 80s tonight compared to the last time in Bahrain. That's a spin for Mika Hakimi. Oh dear, I didn't pay attention to the shrinking gap. My word, what happened there? Well, probably either a problematic. Yeah, I think it's either contact with Nekroshkov or something else, because Nekroshkov's car is definitely damaged. Don't know if we can get a slightly more back replay. Oh, yep. There we go. There we go. Okay. There you go. That's the replay. This is the replay. All right. What's happening? I think Mika has his own crash. I think. Don't say it's because of Mika crashing and then that causes Nekroshkov to crash. No, it's GT4, isn't it? Oh, no, that's a big crash. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh dear, that's all caused by Gleb, sadly. Oh, what a shame for Nekroshkov. Oh, Gleb has I don't want to say he rejoined badly, but you know what? It's a split-second decision thingy. Gleb decided to stay middle after accidentally hitting Mika Hakimi, and that sadly comes to the detriment of Alexander Nekroshkov, who now surely he has to pit. No way he cannot pit with damage like that. What a shame. Still under Code 80 we go. We're probably just waiting for Nekroshkov to bring back his car, as this is giving me another chance to check on you guys. Hopefully you guys watching still tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a good day, night, early morning, wherever you are in the world. As I think some of our drivers have decided to pit. There's one of the Unison cars, followed by Rizky Nofar in the 97 Stanica Performance. There's actually, you know what? Actually, I think the Unison Racing goes in because there's a penalty for Peter Fagapov. I don't know what the penalty is for. Probably, I reckon it's because of Code 80 infringements, as Stanica is also into the pits. Out he goes. Sorry, that's not Stanica. My fault, because the two cars look very similar. That's actually Mika Hakimi going into the pits. Just, I suppose, getting some fresh tires because of the probable flat spot I think he got from the spin earlier. All right. These two are racing. Yep, these two are still racing. But it's different though. Earlier it's Nofar and I think one of the forgot which specifically, but this time he's moved to try to battle Darren Lim for a P6. Daniel has supposedly run away. Yeah, yep. Daniel has actually made a massive gap. Pretty sure that's because Ritsky has dived into the pits. I think he's dived into the pits. Don't quote me on that. But he's now trying to fight for P7. There is Daniel. But we're not talking about Daniel at the moment. We're talking about the P3, P2 situation for the LMP2 cars as Tanaka is looking at the back of Daniel Laswadi. Laswadi's position has been challenged over and over again, and it's seemingly not done for now. Nope, not at all, as Tanaka is now putting pressure on the Indonesian. There's our class leaders. Peter Fagapov is currently leading because of Mika Hakimi taking a pit. I think he's gonna go into the pits though because there's a penalty. Don't know if it's a penalty, a time embreachment, or because or drive-through or whatever, but he seemingly hasn't taken it, so don't really know what the penalty is about, but we'll see it come to effect sooner or later. Laswadi is trying to just wrestle that LMP2 car as Tanaka is putting an imposing image behind him. There's one of the GT3 cars in front of us. Down we go from the gantry. Sorry, not the gantry, the bridge actually. Is it gantry or bridge? I need to see the difference. 3 10s, 4 10s, 5 10s. Okay. Little bit of an iffy reading there from the timing. But no worries though, we could see with our own eyes that Laswadi is now trying to get a move on from Dima Korj, and that's actually given a gap for Staneka, but not yet. He still cannot fully take advantage. Oh, as Laswadi forces his way through Dima Korj there, and also quickly followed by Staneka. There's the blue steel racing car of Anson Young. Oh, Staneka is pushed off track because of the GT3. What a shame there. A little bit blindsided, I suppose, from Anson Young's BMW. And that's given some breathing room for Daniel Laswadi to live another day. And trying to catch back up to... yep, that's Peter in front of us, as you can see in the distance. We move a few cars back to the 2 cars that I was previously talking about earlier, but accidentally blocking the LMP2 cars. Anson Young and Dima Korj. 4 10s. I don't think these drivers have taken a pit yet. I think they're going for the long run. Number 11, number 43. Very good showing for the Blue Steel Racing team tonight. It's a shame that Hakiesh sadly has to do a DNF, but his teammates definitely doing very well. 5 10s. No, not a single budging from either drivers. Mika Hakimi sets new best lap time, 46.5. He is fast, and he's definitely proving he's showing it. Oh, a little bit of a kick there of the dirt. There goes one of the Unison cars. I don't see any other cars, so I suppose that is Flad, who is very, very far still behind, still over 100 seconds between the two. So basically, it's a 4-horse race for the LMP2 cars. It's Fagapov, Laswadi, Staneka, and Mika Hakimi, because sadly Vlad and also Laswadi was involved in mistakes and issues earlier in the race. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Long way to go. Very, very long way to go. Both for me and the drivers, honestly. Especially for me. Hopefully I can make it to the end of this. Let's see though. 5 10s is still the cap. Is still the gap. Nothing's moved. 3 10s. As I said, nothing's moved. Of course something's moved. 3 10s the gap now as Dima is trying to get a slipstream. But I don't think it's getting it. No, not really. Gap is stuck at 352. Still at 352. But oh, much better brakes. Much better entry for Dima Korj. But I think Anson Young is finding the exit. Yes, it is. Better exit. But an even better exit for Dima Korj. So seemingly, Dima Korsh has an early preference, and Anson Young prefers the rear to stay put in the exit to get a better exit. Mika Hakimi's past them. Whoa, that's a slight twitch from Anson Young. That's an easy move. Easy move for Dima Korsh there. Given to him in a silver platter from Anson Young. What a shame there. He goes very, very wide. No, not even very wide, just slightly wide into turn 1. And there goes the position. As easy as that to get overtaken. Here's a replay of that move. Anson Young there. Oh, a little bit of a twitch, sadly. Sebring turn 1 and the final corner are absolutely relentless, you know. Costed so much for our drivers tonight. As the battle for GT4, no, not really. So, no, there's no battle for GT4. Absolutely no movements, but the battle for GT3, definitely a bit more hot, as there goes Gleb, having to go wide. As Bang Bisma is trying to catch Darren Lim in front of him, and who is also trying to catch. Actually, you know what? I don't think that's trying to catch. I think that's one of the. Is that one of the? Yes, that is one of the Team Phoenix cars. Hours and 17 minutes. Into the pit goes Peter. I think he's gonna serve his penalty. I think, and also followed quickly by, I think that's, yes, Steneker right in front. No one is trying to get a cut, what is that? Overlap? No, not overlap. Apologies. The tactic that you use when you go to the pits. Apologies. So, definitely both are trying to catch better grip. Trying to get better positions myself. A little bit there. But I think it's interesting because it's interesting. I just realized actually that is interesting. The timing board, besides the name, it shows a countdown. 40 seconds is the Unison Racing car's pit stop. Don't know how long Steneker will take. Is he still there? Yes, he's still there. 46 seconds. I think he's gone for more than just a fuel and tire change. 51 seconds for Steneker. Ooh. A little bit longer, but whatever he's done, pretty sure Steneker's going for a longer run than Peter. Back we go to the battle of Anson Young and Dima Korsh once again. Anson Young is definitely not giving up third that easily. The gap is half a second between these two BMWs. Out we go. Into the Cunningham corner, into Collier curve and tower turn. You know, fun fact, it's called tower turn because of the tower that is facing this corner. Right, into the Flying Fortress Straight. Yes, that is actually the name, Flying Fortress Straight. What an American thing to call. And as we head into Bishop Bend. Bruno Kolev, what's happened to him? Oh, a little bit of an off track there. Going outside from the fourth or fifth corner, and into Gurney Bend. No harm though, luckily for Bruno. So I'm pretty sure he can just put his head down and I suppose settle for P2, because the gap to Borja Milan is over 15 seconds. My word, insane gap. Class leaders. Yep, Mika Hakimi has regained his first position as everyone else around him is pit, as Danilo Razwadi, I think, is exiting the pit. Yep, you can just see him exiting the pit right there. Let's see if Danilo Razwadi's tactic would work. I don't know if Peter's gonna chase him down or not. Yellow in sector 1. Oh, I think that's Cannon. Is it Cannon? Number 88. Just check. Yep, yeah, number 89. Apologies. Yep, that is Cannon Liwang. Once again, another mistake for the Indonesian. What a shame. He's about one lap down to our leaders as we see another replay. On board from Cannon Liwang we see. Heading into, okay. There we go. Okay, he's already off track. Don't know if it's just his mistake or is there probably a GT3 car in the way? Because there's quite a lot of GT3 car traffic around here. Oh, Alexei, okay. There we go. All right. There's Dima Korsh on the left. Is there contact? No, not really. Oh, apologies. Actually, no. Is this not no? Actually, no. Apologies. This is not a replay. As I think this is still canon. I can't really see the numbers, sadly. Yes, that is canon. He's just passed both Dima Korsh and also Anson Young. We look a little bit further back. So I think this is Bang Bisma against Darren. Yes, it is. Bismat for Budiman trying to put pressure to Darren. Oh, bumper to bumper. Yellow is sector 1 again, just real quick. But it's gone quickly. Oh, that's Gleb. That is Gleb moving very slowly. I think he made a mistake. No worries though, 28 seconds is the gap to Yusuf, so I think he'll be fine. Omima's gap has now grown to 7 tenths from Darren Lim. Darren seemingly has that ultimate pace compared to Bang Bisma behind him. A little bit of a snap there from the Ksatria Sim Racing number 12. But nicely held from Bang Bisma. Oh, those cars look twitchy. Wow. Very, very twitchy rear end. Either that or the brake bias. I suppose these two guys like their rear entry. Definitely much more twitchy. Exit we go. More opposite lock from Bang Bisma as Darren Lim is pulling the slightest margin away from the yellow BMW. All right, we're approaching 1/3 of the time true of the GRL Endurance Series. I might once again remind you guys that this is round two of this 5-round racing series that will take place from here to April. Of course, next we're going to Kazanring. I think we're going to Kazanring for round 3. And then if my memory jogs me right, oh, that's a little bit of a mistake there. Didn't really paying attention. I was thinking about the rounds, but Bang Bisma decided to do a bit of a mistake on the braking there. Yes, as I was talking about earlier, you know, these cars are twitchy, and I think Bang Bisma there under the brakes seemingly lost himself on the brakes. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, now that I've seen the replay, I think it's a bold move from Bang Bisma, and then Darren kind of closed the door on him. But you know what? No worries. Still 2 hours to go. Yellow in sector 1. Is that cannon? Yes. Yes, that is cannon. Oh, I'm feeling pity. At this point, I'm feeling pity by this point. Oh, and he has to go off-road to avoid these cars. And he's accidentally blocked Anson Young in the Blue Steel Racing car. Oh, gap's grown to 2 seconds there for Young and Dima Korsh. We look back once again at Bang Bisma's time. Yellow in sector 1 once again. It's clear. Oh, wow. Okay, okay. You know, that's actually interesting. Darren likes to keep it inside while defending, so that's interesting. Honestly. Careful, careful, careful. There's a Unison car in front of you. There's a Unison car besides you, Darren Lim. Goodness me, a bit of an iffy move there. But once again, we live. The person overtaking is the one that needs to move, not the other guy. Not the guy that's being overtaken. I just realized Mika Hakimi's gap to Danilo Lazzardi is almost a minute. Oh my goodness. What a performance once again from Mika Hakimi. You know, he's showing why he has so many achievements, basically. Even here, like for the Indonesian, I've definitely heard Mika Hakimi's name being thrown around. I don't know if Mika's gonna hear this later, but definitely heard your name when Bang Odi was talking about you. Fadli Rahmat, of course, one of our experienced sim racing from Indonesia. Let's see though what Mika can do by the end of this race. Maybe he can extend it to 2 minutes. I don't know. We'll just see to the end of this race. 2 hours and 9 minutes. Still 2 hours. Still a long way to go. LMP2 cars seems to be on their own. Yes, this is seemingly our closest pack of car within each other. Momisma is still trying to get some slipstream on the back of that Nuvo Sports number 33 car. Nekroshkov is in 9th. Yep. Oh, this is a bad day in the office there for both the Team Phoenix cars. Sorry, just one of the Team Phoenix cars, because the other one is different by Masternikov. Nekroshkov, yeah, I should say, remembering Nekroshkov, he is the Cyberlinks number 41. There we go. I got that right that time round, and it's a shame he has to be involved in that accident. You know, he could be in the middle of it, but sadly he has to settle for P9 for now. Yellow in sector 2 for a second, but it's clear Darren Slim BMW is moving all over the place as Bang Bisma trying to put some pressure. Oh, both of them are actually moving all over the place, not just Darren Lim. Approaching the hairpin corner, hairpin bend, hairpin turn. That's the right way to say it. As into a little bit of a deeper line. Oh, another snap from Darren Lim. New best lap time from Gleb, 2 minutes 9.9. He's broken into the 210s. He's broken free from the 210s. Fantastic stuff from Gleb. Okay. Yeah, I'm just seeing what a twitchy car is that BMW. Wow, so twitchy. But Bima's trying his best to just take that thing under control. So damn twitchy. Yeah, I'm trying to see any other close moves. I don't know. Don't know if Bisma's gonna do any moves. This is the closest racing we got within anyone. Maybe the next close one is Ansel Young, who is not really that fun. Another sideways action from Bang Bisma, but he's got it under control. 410s. He's actually gotten a better exit from there. Still, oh okay, 510s are approaching. Better on the brakes. Bang Bisma trying to take that early line while Darren is focused on the exit. But the two come pretty close by the exit of it. Slipstream, we're looking from the airbox. One of the airboxes in the front hood from the BMW. Oh, Darren gets a pretty much iffy middle corner, but he's gotten the exit. Oh, is that a mistake from Darren Lim? It is a mistake from Darren Lim. Oh no! Oh no, yellow in sector 1, and as Darren Lim is completely spun around. Into reverse, he slaps that BMW. Can he get it moving anytime soon? Yes, he can. Oh, that's a shame from Darren Lim. He was doing very well to defend from Bang Bisma, but sadly, all that pressure's come to him as we see the replay. On board with Darren Lim, I think he's missed the breaking point. Yes, he completely missed the breaking point. And then he's too excited on the gas, and now too excited on the gas. And round the rear of that BMW goes. Oh, what a shame for Darren Lim, as he now has to settle for P8. What's the gap? 14 seconds. Oh no. Oh, quite the long gap between everyone here. Borgia is in the pits, so Bruno can take the lead. There goes Ansel Young and also Dima Korsch passing the pit-ridden Mercedes. Anyone else pitting? Yep. There goes, I think that's Daniel into the pit. He's currently 5th. And also Victor also pitting in the number 18 GT4 car. All right. 2 hours remaining. Sure, man, still quite the gap. Bruno Kolev. I need to ask the man himself. Is it Kolev or Kolev? I hope it's Kolev. I do need to ask the man himself. So we'll see about that. But he's doing well for himself for now. P1. That is, of course, including if you take into measure that Borja Milan has pitted for the first time round. So I think Bruno is going to follow anytime soon now, as we ride on board with him in this legendary circuit, Le Mans circuit we go out of. Sorry, that's not Le Mans. Apologies, that's not Le Mans Curve. This is Le Mans Curve. There we go. That was Gendebian just a few corners ago. Yeah, so due to my myself having to edit videos for another sim racing venture, pretty sure one of the races that took place is in Sebring, so I have a pretty good history knowing of this track. So fun fact, this track actually started as a US Army air base with fighter bombers usually around in the 50s. But of course in the 60s, someone decided that, you know, this is actually a good track to host racing. So they basically converted it into a raceway like overnight, like in the course of like a few months. And they reopened it, which of course explains the bumpiness of this circuit, because, well, it's not made for cars, it's made for planes. And Zanyong into the pits. We look back to Bruno Kolev for the Promix Flame team. The number 29, they're kicking some dust as we go out from Hairpin Bend. Not many things going on at the moment. Lots of guys are actually pitting though. Darren Lim is also pitting, so it definitely needs a new change of tires. Wow, this is one hell of a view. Oh, wow, so close. The GT4 is a little bit pushed, but you know what? I think Gleb has no worries because it's about what? I don't know, Gleb is about 10 to 20 seconds, I think, the gap, so quite the far gap, as Bruno also tries to get some gap. Yeah, a minute is Gleb to Bang Yusuf. Wow, okay, wow. Yeah, the gaps between our leaders and the second place is just huge. It's almost 70 seconds is the gap in LMP2 from Mika Hakimi to Daniel Azwadi. In the GT3 class, Bruno Kolev is about 33 seconds ahead of Borja Milan. But remembering that Borja has to pit and Bruno hasn't, so eventually I'm sure Bruno's gonna take... Borja is gonna take his place once again in the front of the field. GT4 cars, well, what can you say about them? Gleb is a minute in front of Yusuf, and Yusuf is about 3 laps in front of Victor. Don't know how about the Victor, but hopefully... actually, you know what? Scratch that. I don't think he can actually recover. So damn far from everyone else. As usual, if you want to talk about us in the social media, you could send us a hashtag in your post with hashtag GRL and R Factor 2, as we see the leaders once again, as I've said earlier. So yeah, quite the interesting race so far. Hopefully the pit stops and everything is going to give us a chance to see more racing, because for now there is basically none, sadly. Okay, 7 people watching. Hopefully you guys are having a good day today. 2 hours remaining into the middle section of this race we go. Definitely should prepare some warm water, actually. Here we go. Here's the current standings. Mika Hakimi leads from Daniel Answadi, followed by Peter Fagerpov, Hank Jen Steneker, Flat Tokrav, and Canon Liwang in the back of the field. Canon is about, what, 3 laps? 4? 3 laps behind our top 4, with Flat Tokrav sadly having to go down one position and one lap down because of his crash. In the GT3 cars class, Bruno Kolev is currently leading from Borja Milan because Borja Milan already pit. Rizky Nofar is in third. I think that's because also he hasn't pitted as well. Dima Korsh has, Daniel has, Anson has. So I think they will all be looking to gain one more position. Bang Bisma follows in 7th, followed by Darren Lim, Nekroshkov, who sadly has to be involved in that crash, and Albert Maslenikov finishing our GT3 grid standings. In the GT4 class, of course, only 3 cars. Gleb Kalyagin is about a minute in front of Gennady Yusuf, followed by Viktor Sokolov, who is 4 laps down on the both of them. I also want to remind once again for our viewers that this is round 2 of the GRL Endurance Series. Next, we're going to Kazan Ring, one of Russia's racetracks, followed by another Russian racetrack in Igora Drive before closing our season in Zolder, 2 hours in Zolder. So in the 30th of April. So hopefully you guys can be here once again for next time around in round 3 as well. Hopefully more drivers could also participate. As always, if you're looking to participate yourself, you can go into our Discord to register yourself and get in on the action, as we've already seen quite a few actions so far tonight. Although sadly at the moment it's a bit silent. You know, I think racing, especially endurance racing, I think endurance racing is like it's like poking a bear. It's like poking a bear. Like you could keep poking it, and I'm sure the bear's gonna take a nap. They're gonna continue to take a nap, but eventually that bear's gonna wake up and give us some action that some guy is trying to look for, I suppose. I'm trying to see what's the gap. Oh yeah, Bruno is 35 seconds the gap from Borja Milan. Interesting choice of cars for these the GT3 cars. Oh, as we see yellow in sector 1, it's already cleared, so hopefully someone could already got out of the way. But yeah, as I was talking about, you know, interesting selection for the GT3 cars. You know, only 2 cars in the GT3 cars actually, the Porsche and the BMW, and also the Mercedes. Sorry, that's actually 3 cars. Once again, Kenan Lee Wang is up to his antics. Oh, another half spin. Did he hit the wall? I don't think so, but it's very, very close for Kenan Lee Wang. I think that time around he escaped any damage, luckily, as we see on board one of the LMP2 cars. This is Kenan Lee Wang. Deal with Kenan. There's I think that's Gennady Yusuf. Yup, his fellow teammate. Yup, that is one of the fellow Kshatriya Sim Racing cars. Another mistake by Kenan. At this point, he's just going around for the fun of it, which is good. You know, getting more time under your belt, getting more experience. Always a positive thing as we go out from. I still don't remember that corner. What is that? What's that corner? Gendebien. There you go, Gendebien, and also Le Mans curve, which is the final corner, of course. I'm sorry, second last corner, because the final corner is here at Sunset Bend. That's Darren Lim in front of Bang Cannon. Oh, whoa, what a twitch from Darren there. Wow, okay, he's got it saved though. No worries. He can breathe a sigh of relief there. What a twitch. Darren is currently, I think, either P7 or P8. Just, trying to get some of the points for tonight of participation. Pretty sure everyone here gets a point, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't seen the previous standings because nothing to really talk about anyway, because of the we've only done this round 1, so not much to see from the standings. We see pit stops. I think someone has done a pit stop. Interesting. I didn't pay attention who, but this is the movements in the pack. Bruno Kolev is still leading. Alexander Nekroshkov sadly having have to lose 5 positions from where he started. What a shame. What a shame for Alexander. At this point, he's just going around for the fun of it. But hopefully, you know, if anything crazy happens, definitely could savor some cars. He could pass one. Okay, my goodness, the gap from Mika Hakimi to Daniel Azwardi is 84 seconds. The gap from Gleb to Gennaro is 78 seconds, my word. Really big gaps within all of them. I think that's Kanaliwang in front of Peter. Actually, no, I'm not, actually, no, I'm mistaken. That's actually Danindra. Yeah, but about a second is the gap. Finally, we got some good racing, seemingly, as Peter is trying to hunt down Danindra. Of course, one of my fellow countrymen and one of my friends, Laswardi in front of us. As Peter got a little bit wide there. That's giving Laswardi some more time, some more chances to get a sigh of relief and a breather into Gendabian. You know, actually, no. Give me a second. I should research the Sebring track corners. Give me a second. Sebring track corners names. There you go. This is why I like talking about tracks sometimes. Here we go. Give it a second. Okay, Sebring is a place of names and legends. Okay, interesting. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to just read this quickly. Okay, so interesting. So the name's Gendabian. You know, Fangio curve is pretty sure it's taken from Fangio, of course. The legendary F1 driver. Cunningham, Collier, Gendabian. Apparently those are all names. Those are all names in respect. So, you know, interesting naming scheme for the Sebring track. Still 2 hours into this. Still quite the time before we finish up. All right. A little bit of a twitch from Danindra as we've passed one of the GT3 cars once again. That looks like a Porsche. Oh, okay, very close to the Porsche. One of the Porsche of that's Bruno. Yeah, that is Bruno in the Pro X 39. Our current leader. Yep, still leading. He is still leading. That is a very white line, but that is a very white line, Bang Yusuf. My word. As there we go. The mistake, the confusion that happened earlier because of lots of guys making moves has let Peter Fagapov basically do an easy move on Danindra Laswardi. If I may, Alexei, maybe we can get a replay on that move. 5/10 is the gap between these two cars. There you go. Here's the replay I was looking for. Is it caused by Gennaro Yusuf in front of us? So there's Gennaro Yusuf. Yep, there he is. Oh, is he blocking? Is he a bit blocking? Yes, he is. Oh, no. Little bit of a teammate miscommunication, I think. An easy move from Peter to pass there. Oh, okay. Those two teammates will definitely have a talk because of the slight mishap that happened. An hour and 50 minutes. Still quite a long time. There's your class leaders once again. Gleb has basically run away with it. There's another replay. What is this about? Okay, we're focused on Gleb this time around. There's Rizky Nolfar and also Bang Bisma behind him. Is it an accident here? No, looks good, Still looks good. Oh, that's the accident they were talking about. Oh, Gleb's completely lost it. A little bit panicked there, being passed by the GT3 cars. But I think because of the gap that is created, I don't think there is much to lose in the GT4 class. So he can still breathe a sigh of relief. Even if he spun another time, I'm pretty sure he'll still be perfectly fine. Yay. More times. As the time winds down here. Still not much movements. Once again, I thank you for the watchers currently. Appreciate everything you guys do to watch this race that's unfolding tonight. Battle for second. Oh yeah, you know what? P2, 3, 4 is actually closing up on each other. The slight twitch from Danindra on the Kshatriya racing car as Stanaka is all the way up, all over behind Danil Laswadi. There's one of the BMWs of the Nuvo. No, that's the BSR, one of the Blue Steel racing cars. Don't know which one. Oh, that is Hansen Young. Sorry. I forgot that there's only one Blue Steel racing car, sadly, because Harkiesh left us early. Little bit of curb riding for Stanaka, and that's lost him some time. 6 tenths is now the gap. Once again, it's grown because of the mistake he's done. Peter's just running away with things. 2 seconds is the gap to Danil Laswadi, and Stanaka is trying to have a piece of that, but I don't think that's gonna help his chances. Oh, a penalty for Gennaro Yusuf in the GT4 class. Don't think it'll do much difference because the gap's over a lap to Victor. My apologies. So yeah, you know what? Just take it. It'll be fine. A little bit of a blinking there, blinking of the lights for Danindra. Danindra's lost the rear. Danindra's lost the rear there, and it's giving a chance for Stanaka. Very, very nice line switch as Stanaka gets the inside line for this corner. Stanaka once again gets the other, but Danindra's got the inside line for this corner. Side by side they go. Great racing, guys. Still keeping side by side, and very nice move for Stanaka there to lock his third position. Great move, great respect for both drivers, and that's the result. Stanaka could be very proud of that move, as well as I think Peter with the drift pass he did earlier today. I think that's the two memorable moves I see. And Stanaka seemingly has a much better exit out of the final corner, Sunset Bend, and that's giving him a chance to once again rode that gap to Danindra, and now he will try to push and catch up to Fagapov in front of him. Okay, 147. Still quite a ways to go in this race. The gap from Pizza to Mika is now 90 seconds, an extraordinary gap. That's basically one whole lap that Mika's gonna pull on Pizza. Yellow in sector 3. Anyone having some problems? I don't see anyone. We go back here to a pretty crowded middle sector. There goes both Stanaka and Laswadi passing Daniel in the Cyberlinks number 69. Nice. Into we go. Outside we go into. I think that's Collier Curve and Tower Turn. I still need to remember these corners. Okay, into Flying Fortress. This one's Bishop Bend, and that one's Gender Beard. This one. There we go. Alright, gonna have to jog my memory here. Gonna have to actually use my brain for once. A little bit of a... Oh, you know what? Laswadi actually takes a pretty interesting corner there. Definitely likes to kick the tail of the LMP2 car. Okay. Very, very, very interesting to see sparkings from the LMP2 cars. Am I seeing any sparks from Danindra's car? No. Stanaka's car is just so much more sparky. I guess it depends on the tune, maybe? Because interestingly, like, these two guys have different times where the ground impacted the tarmac. Okay, there is Nekroshkov being passed. Oh, apologies, that's Dima. Those two cars, I guess the black looks the same, the dark colors look the same. Yeah, but that's Dima Korsh there, sitting in P4 for now, in no man's land as well. We are still focusing on Danil Laswadi's attempt to pass Stanaka again. Stanaka with a slightly white line there. Is he gonna give Danindra a chance to pass? Not seemingly so. Still 3/10 the gap as we go into Tower Turn. Okay. Out we go now, heading to Flying Fortress Straight. We are about nearing halfway there. Nearing. Not long to go. Still, just seeing these cars push. Push and push and push. As we try to finish these 3 hours of racing. Yellow in Sector 3. Don't know where it is exactly. It's now clear already. Oh, Dima's gone a bit wide there in the back. If you can see. Far corner. I must say it's interesting to see the different lines that the drivers are taking. So, some drivers are taking like a more cautious line, like deeper line around Sunset Bend. Some drivers just like sending it, absolutely sending it through the bumpy Sunset Bend, heading into turn 1. Gap is growing between Seneca and Laswadi. Seneca seemingly has the ultimate pace compared to Laswadi. So I think that's basically the gift wrapped and tied with a bow for Seneca as Mika Hakimi pulls into the pits. Here we go. How much seconds will be cut from Mika doing this pit? Not that it matters because everyone starts to pit anyway. Go back to Laswadi. Gap's now 1.5 seconds. Yes, it is growing. The gap is growing. Victor Sokolov also pitting. Flat Talk Refs also pitting in the LMP2 class. The different strategies here for the drivers, so it'll be interesting to see how is each driver going to come out by the end of each pit cycle. Blinking lights on the back of that Kasatria Sim Racing. You know, yeah. Don't know if it's just specifically on the Ninja's car. I don't know. Like lots of blinking lights. There you go, blinking lights. Hey, you know what? Yeah, actually, you know what? The Seneca also have blinking lights. And also, I think that whoever is in front also has blinking lights. So, guess it's just an LMP2 thing. Again, I haven't driven LMP2. Yes, I am uncultured, but maybe I'll try it someday. Okay, Mika Hakimi is, I think, Mika Hakimi is already out. The gap is 8 seconds, so it took him around what? 80 seconds to do the pit stop. Quite a long pit stop, but pretty sure Hakimi has refueled and changed his tires and everything. Gap to Danidra is now 1.7 seconds, definitely growing. Victor is still in the pits, quite the ways. We moved to Liskinov, who is still sitting in P3, very comfy P3. Would love to see a countryman, would love to see an Indonesian in the podium tonight. So we'll see about Bang Rizky's performance today. But so far he's doing pretty well, 36 seconds in front of Dima Korsh. As one of the Unison cars is trying to pass the Seneca Performance Engineering car. You know, if I'm allowed to talk, I think I want to talk about Sebring once again. So I already told you guys about the beginnings of this track, but I think it's also interesting to know that there is a school circuit, there's a racing school for the Johnson Club circuit and also the school circuit that's usually done for beginners. Sebring is known for the track day activities that you can do around this track, so very much in line with what Sebring is trying to sell. Besides that, yeah, I mean, not much. You got the Sebring race like around the 60s. I really urge you guys, if you haven't seen it, to see the races, the early 60s races around Sebring. Literally, at first, Sebring is like, there is no walls, there is no tire walls. It's literally just a guy in his car in an empty field and like using tape to like cross the markers for the track. It's interesting. honestly, it's pretty interesting how Sebring grows to being this gigantic, this very, very, very interesting endurance racing uh, racetrack. Similar to other race American tracks, honestly. Like you see, Road Atlanta has a endurance race. Lime Rock has an endurance race. So quite a lot of interesting endurance races that can be participated and also of course can be done through the game because we have the circuits. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Okay, I think since there is not really anything going on at the moment, I think I'm gonna take a quick break for about 15 minutes. Hopefully Alexei would be okay with that. We're gonna take a 20-minute break until 1:20. I'll be back at 1:20. I'll get some drinks, I'll get some snacks, I suppose, and I'll be back. So you guys can enjoy the sounds of the V8 of the GT3 cars, the LB2 cars, and of course the GT4 cars. So until then, I'll see you when I get back. Thank you. All right, as I said earlier, 120. I'm back at 120. Saw the race while I'm taking a break. I think I saw a bit of a battle between Mofara and Daniel, but no give, no nothing for now. And also, I think Vlad did a spin around at one of the corners. So, bit of an eventful break, but hopefully we'll see the end of it. Is another replay actually. What replay gonna see here? It's okay. It's Ganado. Oh, that's a massive snap! Wow. Luckily, he kept it out of the barriers. Very luckily. So, just keeping it clean for now. I don't think there's much to lose as well, because yeah, again, one lap down on Gleb, but one lap up on Victor. So, quite the gap there. Quite the big gap we got. Okay, maybe I want to quickly talk about the endurance. The standings of the endurance, because I haven't talked about that earlier. In the GT3 standings, remembering that this is still the first race, so we only have one race to go with it. But of course, Mika Hakimi is leading easily, followed by the two Unison racing cars in P2 and P3. Meanwhile, for the GT3 standings, it's the number 23 Phoenix, which is Bezrakov, which is, I guess, nowhere here tonight, sadly, followed by the 3 Cyberlink racing cars, because it's a Cyberlink's 2, 3, 4 last time, apparently. Didn't pay attention to that. So overall, interesting first race, and I think it's gonna definitely the standing's gonna be rocked around because of this second race. Yellow in sector 2. Don't know what's happened to one of our competitors. Cleared now, so maybe one of them just took a gander around the field. Here's a replay that I was talking about. Oh, it's Gleb. Oh, this time it's Gleb. That has troubles. A little bit of a twitch. Careful to rejoin. Thank you. Very, very, very thoughtful from Gleb. Thank you very much for the very, very clean rejoin. There's Bruno. There's one of the Kshatriya Sim Racing cars, and he is perfectly fine. Back to the field. Back on track he goes. Okay, Nofar and Daniel still battling it out. Pretty sure Nofar was only hood the tail at one point, but he now sadly has to return and go back a little bit. Half a second is the gap between these two GT3 cars. BMW versus Mercedes. The leading car is a Mercedes, followed by Bruno in the only Porsche, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the only Porsche. The only difference, because last time Bruno was not here. Sadly, he was not here. But luckily he's here, and he's definitely showing what he can produce here in second position. Okay, that is the position again. There is Anson Yong behind both of these guys. He's gonna be looking to attack in any moment if possible. Into the first corner we go. Both of them very, very nice white line there. As the Stanneke Performance Engineering number 97 is fighting up against one of the Cyber Links racing cars. Off track, risking off how it goes. A little bit of a moment, but he's got it all under control. 6/10. The gap is slowly growing though, and I think that's gonna give Daniel a little bit of breathing space to let him just stretch his legs and get some patience from both drivers. Yellow is at the 1 for a little bit quick there. Shouldn't be for something. Oh, never mind. Gleb's off track once again. Safe rejoin. Hopefully it will be a safe rejoin. Looks like it, and as I think he just lost back on of himself. Here's the replay that I was talking about. On board we go. Approaching, if I'm not mistaken, this is the beginning of the, this is hairpin. Lost himself. Yup. Typical mistake. We've seen so many drivers from every single class do that mistake. So, I suppose it's a normal thing. Let me just, there we go. All right. Anson Young is actually approaching closer and closer to both of these guys. Let's see what Anson can do. Can he put a fight? Let's see though. Let's see. The gap from both of them is 2 seconds. All three of them are 3 seconds between each other. A little bit of an off track for Rizky Nofar. Anson Young knows Nofar is a little bit pressured because of all the attacking he's done on Daniel. And he's probably going to try to catch him while he's down into Sunset Bend. Look at that. The GT3 cars definitely can absorb much better compared to the LMP2 cars. A little bit of a snap from Anson Young. Okay. 1 hour and 40 minutes. For 1 hour and 40 minutes. We're already over halfway done. As I took my break earlier. Let's see if anything else is going to happen. This is definitely the closest any drivers now. I just realized the gap to Mika Hakimi from Stanneke is over 100 seconds. He is going to lap him sooner or later. 2 minutes to gap. Yeah, wow. Mika Hakimi showing such class that he got for tonight's race. That Brabham Motorsport racing driver is absolutely rapid. So fast. A little bit of a twitch there from Daniel. Is Nofar catching up? Yes, Nofar is catching up. These three guys are now really bunching up as Milan is in the pits. Borgia is in the pits. 44 seconds is the gap to Bruno. I think Bruno is gonna overtake Borgia. So we'll just see what will happen as we go back again for the battle for fourth. Daniel has been keeping fourth for quite a while now, but I think that's definitely under threat from all these guys, from two of these guys. 310s now. Rizky Nofar right on the back of that BMW. It's two BMWs with a Mercedes sandwich between them. Much more deeper line for Rizky. Out we go from Le Mans Curve. The sun is setting down. Yes, the sun is definitely setting down, and I think the driver is gonna have to turn on the lights anytime soon. The lights of the track will definitely lit up, hopefully. As we still try to see. There is one of the Unison LMP2 cars behind there. So this is a very, very nice one shot of Sunset Bend. Oh, and Daniel's into the pits. He's taken this opportunity to go into the pits. Oh, he robbed us. He robbed us of a racing moment. And he's gonna let his tires do the speaking for him in the track, I suppose. You go back though. Luckily, Anson Young is right behind Rizky Nofar, so he's gonna have to put a fight here. He's already looking. Lucky. Trying to get a spot and trying to get Risky Nova to look at the mirrors and be a little bit spooked by the appearance of the BMW. Trying to find the slipstream. Approaching the hairpin turn once again. Better exit, seemingly, for Risky Nova because it's pulling away. But Anson Young is still right there, though. Still right there. Okay. He is out. He is out. Borgia is out. Where is he? He is... Borgia is in... Oh, apologies. It's not Borgia. It's actually... It's Victor. Okay. You know what? Actually, you know what? Victor has been running such a quiet race that honestly, I completely forgot. He's in the middle of everything. 5th place for Victor Iruela. Oh, it's a driver swap. Sorry. Apologies, Alexei. Thank you for fixing my mistake. Okay, interesting. Okay, I didn't know that they're actually driver swapping because last time Borgia Borgia did a full 2.4 hours. So honestly, kind of expecting that no one's gonna change. But you know, Victor is currently trying to keep the gap that Borgia Milan has created. Okay, we go back to the battle of these two guys. Anson Young is still trying to catch to Riskinovar. Riskinovar very close to the walls. Anyone pitting? Yeah, Dima Kors just pitted from 4th place. That's the sun glare is absolutely insane. Look at that! Wow. What a beautiful sunset though. Honestly, this is a really nice backdrop as the drivers are definitely losing light. Yellow there for like a split second. Don't know what's that about. As I don't see anyone else close. Yeah, no, I don't. Who's gonna get the exit? Pretty similar from both drivers. Both drivers clipping the inside of that patch of land. 0.5 of a second still. 97 versus 11. Over an hour to go before we finish today's race. A little bit deep from Ritsky. Is Anson gonna take that? No, actually, I think Anson took a little bit wider line, and actually that's kind of cost him. 8 tenths, 7 tenths is the gap. Wow, okay. Wow, okay, Ritsky is now really pulling away from Anson Young. There is Gennaro Yusuf in front of the G4. Oh, careful. Okay, right goes Anson Young. Pretty okay passing from these two guys. Nothing really changed, but Anson Young seemingly definitely got the worst of it because the gap's grown to a second now. So we'll see how the race goes. It's still an hour, still very long. So just get your head down, and I'm sure you'll catch up once again. Yellow in sector 1 for a split second. A little bit of a twitch for the Blue Steel Racing, and in the pits he goes. He decides that he needs new tires, and into the 80 km/h limit he goes. As there's a quick sector 3 yellow. Luckily it's gone again. There's another sector 3 yellow. Don't know what's happening. Sector 2 yellow now. Okay, well, something's happening as we see a replay. Has Gleb lost it once again, or is it? Oh, he's touched the grass. Oh, okay, wow, okay. Respect the Gleb. He somehow kept it out of the walls. Respect, my guy. Nice save. Again, very far to the next competitor, so honestly, not much to do. Another replay here for our other sectors, our yellow sectors. Canon Li Wang. Has he lost it once again? Oh, he's lost it, and then he's bumped by Dima. Oh, interesting. Hopefully Dima doesn't really have any damage. Doesn't seem to be any damage, big damage at least, to Canon Li Wang. So hopefully both cars are fine. Canon Li Wang is of course 4 laps down. So he's just here for the fun of it. He's just here to do some racing laps, of course. Just being a track day. And past he goes through Dima Korsh, who is sitting in 5th. Still very good result. Right in the mid-pack of the GT3 class. Okay, I think it's that time again where everyone just doesn't really have any battles. So yeah, overall it's a great performance. I think so far I think it's a very typical performance from Mika Hakimi. But I think I'll be interested to see everything else because everyone else seemingly has changed in order because like Bruno Kolev, not really. Bruno Kolev is still, and Bruno Kolev last time is not here, so that's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. And Nikolai's not here. Okay, this is good. I think this is gonna be a very interesting result in the GT3 standings. I think that's definitely something that I have to see. In the LMP2 class, I think Seneca is in P2. Will be very interesting. I think it's very interesting to see where both Unison cars will end up. As these the 6 LMP2 cars just keep going round and round and round this 6-kilometer track. That's where the Unison cars catching up once again. Okay, we are really losing daylight now. The lights, the stadium lights of the track is finally switched on. Someone in the control room has finally decided that it's dark enough. A little bit of a wide there for Dima, but no worries. He's led the LMP2 completely fine. Honestly, the one thing that I'm completely shocked for now is just, I mean, my goodness. Seneca's basic, not Seneca, Hakimi's basically ran with it. 150 seconds, wow. 115 seconds from the Brabham LMP2. As Gleb once again, another new best lap time, very good result. Even with all his mistakes, you know, he's still leading the GT4 class. He's 1 lap up on Gennaro Yusuf. So nothing much to lose for any of our GT4 drivers. Just walk in the park, you know, get your legs stretched out. Okay, quite the interesting line. Okay, you know, I actually kind of want to see the lines that they're taking. Ooh, lots of inside curb for Dima. Interesting. Can I get a? You know what? Since we're doing onboards, can I get an on? Oh, sorry, yellow sector 1 first. Okay, it's quite prolonged. Okay, I don't know. So that's your problem. Gleb's lost it sadly once again in just the hairpin turn. Possibly another twitch of the rear, but again, he's 1 lap up on Gennaro Yusuf. I don't think that mistake's gonna cost him that much. But yeah, I mean, it's so interesting to see how these guys take lines differently. As it's now Anson Young's turn to get pressured by Dima. Oh, a little bit of a slide there. As Dima is searching for the inside line. The light is already on. Here we go. Very distinctive tail lamp fixture on that M4 GT3. Who's gonna get the bear exit? Oh, Anson Young with a slight twitch. Dima's also twitch actually. Another oh, a little bit of a bump. A little bit of a bump there from Dima Korsh. You know, he's definitely pushing. He's pushing Anson to get a move on. Trying to find that gap is proving to be quite hard. And he's sending here. Yes, oh, much earlier on the break. Oh, I think Dima Korsh is being caught out by Anson Young's early braking and he's gone wide. Oh dear, is there anything he can salvage? Yes, actually, yes he can. Much better exit. 410s. 310s. Oh, sorry, throw 10s. Where's the 310s? Not yet. Oh, another twitch for Anson Young. Wow, these guys are taking quite the inside line. Right behind. There you go. Is there any move? Dima Korsh looking left into the 3rd corner. And he's done it. Really easy move there. Made it look easy for Dima Korsh. Fantastic move as Dima Korsh goes up to 4th place in that NFS-inspired Cyberlinks Racing number 43. Good effort from Anson to defend, but ultimately Dima's space proved to be too much, it seems, for both these BMW drivers. Okay. With that done, I kind of want to request Alexei. I kind of want to see Bruno Kolev's onboard, if I'm allowed to see. Thank you very much. Yellow sector for a second there. I want to see his lines. Okay, it's fifth gear. Is he taking? Okay, he's taking quite. Okay, very clear actually. Okay, he's actually not taking the patch. Interesting, huh? Okay, so I suppose he's much better inside. I suppose into tower turn. Yeah, he's actually not really eating the curbs. Oh, sorry, that's not tower turn. That's Cunningham corner. Apologies. This is tower turn. Oh yeah. Oh wow. The 911 is too itchy. Wow. This is one hell of a twitchy car. Okay. Someone's left the board in the middle of the track. Hopefully a marshal could put that eventually. Whoa, okay, all of that. He's absolutely riding the curb. And oh wow, okay, he's actually sending. Oh, what is that? What is that? Is that a broken engine? No, it's not. It just looks like a broken engine. There's a very high dust cloud. Wow. That's one of our GT4 cars. That looks like Gleb. Yep, that looks like Gleb in front of us. He's taking a much middle final corner entry because like I've seen some of the drivers take like a deep like inside line, and then you got drivers like Bruno who takes the middle like completely. They just stay in the middle. They try to like make this U because some drivers do a V form and then some drivers do a U form. So interesting to analyze, I suppose. Okay, Gleb has been overtaken by the P1 so far. The gap to Risky is about what, 32 seconds. Yeah, both these drivers hasn't pitted yet, so I don't know about their strategy. Maybe they're going in the long run as okay, LMP3, LMP2, sorry, Mika Hakimi and Staneker both into the pits. So a tire change and a quick fill up for both of the LMP2 runnings. 1 hour remaining. We're into our last hour. The sun has set and darkness is going to fall into this circuit. So we'll see what will happen as we race into the dark of the night. All of the lights around that. The Porsche has the Porsche is an interesting light fixture. Interesting. Yeah, it's like a rally car. I like how there's like extra lights below it. I don't know about the BMW or the Mercedes' light fixture. Oh, there's one of the Unison Racing. Just trying to get a move on past Bruno. Can I just get a random BMW? I just want to see the BMW. Okay, Nekrashkov is B8. Okay, the light fixture of the BMW is less pronounced, I must say. Yeah, it's definitely just the lights. The Porsche, I guess the Porsche's lights are so funny. Looks like a rally car. If you don't look at it, can I get a Mercedes? Any other Mercedes? Okay. I want to see. Okay, let's see the front. The risky. Oh, okay. Okay, the Mercedes is a two. Okay, so the Mercedes is similar to the Porsche, but it's definitely more stylized. Yeah. There you go. That's Bang Bisma in the M4 in front of him, who is a lap down, I must say. I don't know. Honestly, just because it's weird. I like the Porsche. Yeah, the Porsche has an interesting light fixture, honestly. Okay, I don't know if Bang Bisma's gonna give the blue flag. I hope he will. These two Indonesians. Yeah, he's Rizky Novar's only blinking. Get out of my way. Yeah, and he did get out of his way. And Rizky Novar has been let go from the shackles of Bang Bisma. Once again, down we go. Sebring has been the place of so many legendary moments. One of them is, if I'm not mistaken, like in the first Formula 1 race. I forgot who, but the winner, if I'm not mistaken, fun fact, the winner of that race, he actually pushed his car through the finish line. Just a fun fact. So, interesting history. You know, Sebring is chocked full of history and also pedigree. I mean, such a legendary track. Sunset Bend is, of course, one of the most famous turns. You also got stuff like the first corner. You got the tower turn. You got the hairpin turn. All of that just makes for one hell of a circuit. Yeah, I'm just looking at the. I'm looking at more of the layout for Sebring. You know, so Sebring is split into 4 layouts. You got the Grand Prix circuit. And what's the difference in that? And that? What's the difference? Oh, that's the difference. Okay, huh? Right. So, right for the 1,000 miles of Sebring race, apparently, apparently I just know this. The pit lane is on Le Mans curve. Interesting. Okay, huh? Again, I'm not really. Admittedly, I'm not really an endurance enjoyer. It's fine if you want to call me uncultured. I don't know. I just can't really watch cars go around for like 12 hours. But it's interesting to see like the different changes, different tracks do to fit the endurance series. Because if you remember, like Silverstone, if you remember Silverstone, if it's an endurance race or if it's like the Indy course, they will change it to the left side, the other grandstand, quote unquote, side of the pit lane, which is an interesting proposition, honestly. Makes the track pretty interesting. Okay, 55 minutes. This is the only Blue Steel Racing car. Anson Young's on 5th. Pretty good so far. Can I get the overall standings for the GT3, please? Let's see. Thank you very much. So a lot of lights back there. All right, that's your standings for the GT3 so far. Bruno Kolev still leads us from Ritski Novar and also from Victor Iruela, who replaces Borgia midway through this race. Dima Kors is on 4th, followed by this man, Anson Young in 5th, Svokoshin in 6th, Bamisma Budiman in 7th, Alexander Nekroskov on 8th, and Bahri, who is number 33. So give me a second, I need to remember who is that. That is the Nouveau Sport. That's the Nouveau Sport, so he replaces Darren Lim in the number 33 BMW there. And sadly, we got 2 DNFs, which is Harkesh Giva, who was DNF'd like way early in this race. And sadly, Masenikov also having to DNF from this race. Hopefully, we'll see you guys once again next time in the next race. Yeah, I don't know if Nikolai Bezrukov has something to do at the moment, which I think he does because his car is currently used by Masternikov earlier. So nothing really changed so far. The grid, just a new driver for tonight for some of the teams. Oh, what is Anderson pushing it a bit close there on the back of that Ksatria Sim Racing LMP2 car. Yeah, I'm not trying to look at the okay, there you go. Is on board Canon Liwang. I'm trying to look at the cars here. Where is it? There's Danindra. I'm trying to look at the Marshall's cars on the right. Okay, there's an ambulance there. Interesting. Oh, no, I think I saw like a Hilux. Where is it? No. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a Hilux, right? Yeah, I don't think a Hilux is sold in America. Interesting. For some reason, they decided to use the outline of a Hilux. I thought they're gonna like use like an F-150 or something. No, we use the bloody Hilux. One of the best vehicles ever made. The Toyota Hilux. There's a reason why it's called indestructible, and well, that name has just stayed basically the whole time around. Okay, a little bit nice, good. Traffic management from the Laswari. That's the word I'm trying to find. The gap to Mika Hakimi is 55 seconds, but that's because if you remember, Mika Hakimi has pitted. I don't know if Peter or anyone else below is gonna take another pit stop, which I suppose they will, at least one more. you're gonna take at least one more pit stop. It's still 52 minutes to go. Still quite the time to go until it's done. Oh, more snapping for the Laswadi. Yeah, honestly, like I probably need to hit up Danindra Laswadi because sometimes we're pretty what is the word here? I really need to try these cars. There you go. The main point I'm trying to ask is I need to reach out to Danindra to try these cars because I actually want to try how it feels. Being so twitchy, like the GT3 is quite twitchy, the V2 looks twitchy. Don't know if it's just an V2 thing. As here's Victor. This is the first time Victor's actually on. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Did he just completely miss the braking point or what? Is that a pedal malfunction like last time we see? Don't know. Hopefully, everything is perfectly fine. We definitely don't want another Artem Protosenya thing that happened last time because of his brakes. So hopefully it's perfectly fine. Is he gonna pull into the pits? If he doesn't, well, there's if he doesn't, that means he's just completely forgot to press the brakes, I suppose. Okay, let's see. Anything? No. Victor's gonna come in. Doesn't seem so. Nope. So I think that's just a rookie. That's just an error for his part. From his part. Just trying to stay out of everyone's line there. As there goes Hakimi again. There he goes. Actually, no, that is not Hakimi. Apologies. That is Seneca, because the rear wing of his car has a name on it. That's how I try to remember these cars. You know, I think it's interesting if you want to talk about the ways to remember like liveries, because I know like some people like say, oh yeah, you gotta have to remember liveries as a commentator. Of course you have to remember the liveries. Don't know if it's harder than most, I suppose, but most commentators already remember the cars like by the edge of their head. Victor goes a little bit wide once again. Don't know what's that about. Again, I hope his brakes are working perfectly fine. I really hope that. Here's a replay of whatever accident's gonna happen. Canon Li Wang, he's gonna lost it. Oh, he's lost it early, very early into Sunset Bend. Okay, casual turnaround. And that's the rejoin. Okay, typical LMP2 shenanigans, I must say. There's Bruno Kolev with Peter. Only 1.2 seconds behind Stanica. All right, here we go. Okay, so Fagopov has been trying to catch up to the leaders, and I think this is his chance to do so. As for the first time, Mika Hakimi has made the interval plus 1 lap. Wow, just domination. Just domination from that the Malaysian. Insane stuff from Mika Hakimi. Much respect to you, my guy, as we try to focus in the battle for P2. Bang Daniel is in between them. Where is he gonna go? Where's Peter's gonna go? Left. Yep, there we go. A little bit blink of the lights as we go into Gurney Bend. Yep, that's Gurney Bend underneath the bridge. The Gravely Corvette Bridge, as I call it. 2.6 seconds is the gap. Okay. You made a mistake there earlier. Slight mistake from... not mistake, sorry. Slight blocking, actually. Peter got slightly blocked by the WN. Sadly, that gap has to grow once again. That's not trying to see here. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help your chances of passing Stanica. Little bit wide there goes Peter. The gap is now 3.2 seconds. I don't know if it's just tiredness or it's just non-concentration. I don't know. But the gap is definitely growing. Lots of sparks underneath that Unison Racing car. Okay, where's he gonna go? Inside? Yep, inside. Oh, low! A little bit of a contact there with Anson Young. Luckily, no one is harmed by that incident. So far, looking pretty good, guys. Yellow. As I say that, yellow in sector 3 for one of the for the race. Ooh, slight drift there for Peter. Nothing much happened. Well, I think. Oh, never mind. There is something that happened. Replay. Oh, it's Daniel. Okay. What happened to you, my guy? Going into Le Mans corner. Sorry, not Le Mans corner. That the name that's quite hard to pronounce, honestly. This is Le Mans corner. Is he gonna lose it? Yes, he did. Oh. Oh, Bruno basically took the exact same line as Daniel did, but you know what? Daniel didn't lose much time. Just a quick celebratory spin, like 46 minutes before the race is done. No worries. We're perfectly fine with you guys showing off. Honestly, makes it look fun. 37 seconds is the gap from Bruno to Risky Novar. Still just pounding away at the laps. Trying to finish and trying to bring this car home. Besides that though, Risky Novar is in the pits. Risky Novar is in the pits from P2. Yep, there he is. Little okay. His pit box is a bit on the edge, quite far honestly. As the Corvette pace car is hiding there just behind the wall. I don't know about R Factor 2, but I don't know. Kind of have a feeling like you should update that, like change that to like a C8 Corvette. Again, since I never played R Factor 2, I don't know if you can mod your own pace car. I think you can. I suppose you can. You definitely can do that in the games. Like, okay, interesting. Huh. Well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe if you're interested, if Alex is interested, maybe you can change it. But I don't know. We'll see. Don't know about that. Risky Novar is still in the pits. 46 seconds. He just got passed by Victor and also Dima. And I think Anson's gonna pass Risky as well, actually. Yep, there he goes. There goes Anson past Novar. Quite the long pit stop session for Litsky, so he's probably gonna take this to the very end, which is one strategy of how you can do it. There goes Bruno as well to the pits. 40 seconds to gap to Victor. Let's see if Victor could seal this lead change that was previously bought over. The massive gap was previously bought over by Borgia, but let's see if if Victor can close that gap. Don't know if he definitely needs to pit once again, so just let's see what's the gap. Okay. Victor took a very wide line there. Yeah, and he's staying inside. Oh, very deep. Very deep. Easy move for GT3 car. I don't even know why am I commentating GT3 cars passing GT4 cars. I don't think that's really necessary. Obviously you can do that. Obviously you can pass. Okay, here we go. Yep. Victor just got it. Just got it from Bruno. 1.3 seconds the gap. Those tires are still cold. So hopefully let's see if Bruno can get those tires up to speed real quick to try to catch Victor in front. Yellow in sector 1. Real quick. Luckily it's gone again. Maybe someone's just off track for the slightest margin. Here's the replay of that sector 1 incident, I suppose. Yep. Here's Daniel. Actually, no, this is not in sector 1 actually. Okay. It's okay, still looking good as we approach. I think this is the mid. Yeah, I think that's Fangio, Shikan, or Cunningham. Okay, into Collier. I don't know what's happening here. And into Le Mans. No, okay, well, okay, I suppose that was not that. Looks pretty normal to me, but I suppose it's fine. We looked at Daniel's very nice lines. There you go, outside. Here's the replay that Alex is probably looking for. Bang Bisma, okay, this is in sector 1. There's the Kshatriya Racing team. Okay, so that's not the point here. The point is we're looking at Mobisma. Oh, that's your problem. I think that's Canon. Is that Canon number 23? I think that's possibly Canon because he's number 89. Oh, sadly, I don't know. That's probably because of the brakes, and then the brakes just locked up, and then sadly, Bang Misma was just an innocent bystander. And hopefully, both cars are not too damaged. Yes, that is indeed Canon. Trying to look at the number board. Is he going for the pits? Looks a bit slow. Okay, he's not going to the pit. Oh, I think he's just giving blue flags. Respect for the blue flags. And Bang Misma's into the pits. Into the pit. Bang Misma goes. That's gonna give Nekroshkov a free spot. If he could take advantage of his overcut. Okay. We are 40 minutes into this race. Not too long to go. Okay. You're looking at a bit in front here with Bruno. 2.3 seconds gap. It's actually grown a little bit. I think Victor's pace is more than Bruno. So it's great to see that, you know, Borja moving over to Victor. The gap in pace is seemingly not that far. Maybe like a 10 between them because I know Bruno's no slouch. Bruno is no slouch. Kolev is pretty quick as well, but Victor seemingly has the upper hand so far as we go into the last couple of minutes in this race. 40 minutes. Dima Korsh is in the pit with Bang Misma, as we said earlier. Yellow in sector 1. And it's staying there. I think someone spun. Yeah, yes, indeed. Gleb spun. I think typical dropping it under the power situation here. I mean, but again, come on now. 2 laps is the gap to him and Gennaro Yusuf. Basically, in a league of his own. He can do whatever the hell he wants. Okay, I like the marshal there. The marshal waving it. The marshal waving the cars are such a nice touch. I guess that's something that's just not there in Assetto Corsa, which is the sim that I usually use. But honestly, like the few times I've tried R Factor 2, pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good sim. I like the handling. The handling model is pretty good. The cars feel like they twitch, but you can control it. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe if I have the game one day, maybe I'll join in a race once in a while. Let's see. The yellow is like the 3 there for a split second. Maybe just someone quickly going off track. The gap is 3 seconds now from Bruno to Victor. Yeah, definitely the pace advantage swings to Victor's favor. Don't really see anything else going through. I guess besides Canon Liwang taking a pit stop, which is, I don't know, he's 6 laps down on the next guys. Okay, that's one of the Unison Racing cars. Bruno casually lights his headlights against him. Okay, here's the standings real quick. Mika Hakimi still leading. No surprise. 1 lap over Steneka, followed by Fagapov with his pretty good fight back to the field. And then Lazuari Tokrav and also Canon Liwang in 6th for the LMP2 class. In the GT3 class, I mean, it's pretty clear who's leading it. Victor Di Ruela, who is replacing and switching from Borja Milan, and he's doing a very good job, it seems, of keeping Bruno Kolev behind him. Anson Young is in 3rd, but I think he hasn't pitted yet. Rizky Nofar right behind him, followed by Daniel Dima Korsh. Nekroshkov, who is trying to also claw his position after that incident in the early parts of this race. Shazan Bari, who is replacing Darren Lim, is in 8th, followed by Bang Wisma, and Albert, who is sadly DNF, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, in the GT4 class, there you go. I mean, I should just say it. Not really. There's not really any point of saying it, but I'm just gonna say it. Gleb is 3 laps ahead of Yusuf, and Yusuf is 3 laps ahead of Victor. Quite a big separation there for the GT4 classes. But you know, I think again, if anyone's interested to join us, please join us. Alexei would definitely love to see more GT4 cars in the grid. So if you're interested to fill up a pack or just trying to find a good place to sim race, this place. Yeah, exactly. It's free to join. Free to join. GT4 is free to join. Thank you very much, Alexa. This is the difference. This is the main difference. Alexa, GT4 is free. Well, the others have a prize pool. Yeah, GT4 doesn't. So it's a free to join class. So please, if you are interested, you can just join up, hit up our Discords, and we'll definitely welcome you for the next rounds. Okay, 36 minutes. I'm just counting down this race minute by minute. Danilo Raswadi's in the pits for a really quick stop there. 11.9 seconds is probably just like either a quick tire change. I don't even know if a tire change can take this quickly. Anson Young is in the pits. As I predicted, he needs one more pit stop. Unlike Nizitsky Novar, who I think is going to go all the way to the end. So maybe his strategy will work tonight. Let's see. Okay, got a sip of my drink there. Daniel's passed him as well. And yeah, here's Dima. Staying in 6th, actually, quite far from Anson Young. 26 seconds the gap. Will Dima find a way past Anson Young? I don't think so. If Anson's just going for a quick splash and dash, I think that's the case, but Anson is still in the pits, so I think Dima's gonna pass him. Still not moving. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, what a way to quelch expectations. Into the pits goes Dima Korsh. To absolutely destroy my expectation there. He's also doing the same thing. There goes Anson Young. Just as Dima Korsh is pulling into the pits. Yep. Marshall guy, wave him. There we go. He's waving him. Back into the race he goes. He's out on 5th from 3rd. Even if he finished 5th, you know, it's still a good race. It's still a good result for Anson Young in that number 11 Blue Steel Racing car. Last time around, if I'm seeing from my commentator notes here, last time the number 11 car was in. Give me a second. Oh, he actually didn't score any points, so I think this is going to be a big step up in the points. So it's gonna be debut points for Anson Young, so that's great. Debut points in this race. I meant round 2. Sadly, didn't get one in round 1. So it's always good to spice things up. You learn sector 3 though. That's why, careful. My word, risking off with a bit of an iffy rejoin. Bang Bisma has to quickly do a maneuver to avoid the turning around Mercedes. Here's a replay of that. I think it's a casual just dropping in the corner entry. Okay. There is Nekroskov in front and also Mika Hakimi. Is there contact? Yes, there is contact. There is contact of Rizkinov and also, oh dear, and also Mika as the, oh whoa, one a hell of a bit of an iffy turnaround there. Almost hitting. It's a bit of a shame, but what's the gap though? I want to see the gap. 2 seconds. 2 seconds to Svokoshin. So I think it's going to be really close. Daniel has a chance. Daniel's going to have a chance. He's going to have a crack at it at Litsky Novar. So this is for podium position. So this is very interesting. A replay. Another replay. This is from Mika Hikimi's point of view. Definitely taking advantage of the fact that the LMP2 cars can just take so much grip. Okay. Okay. I don't want to play marshalling, but I think that's a racing incident because Nekroskov is right there. And I think Mika's a bit too eager to go. So I don't know. It's a racing incident. I'll let the judges, I'll let the marshals do the work of that. Not me. I'm just a casual commentator. Not really allowed to do judging myself. 2.5 seconds is the gap from Daniel to Ritsky. That's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help things though. A little bit of an off track there from Daniel. As there goes the Unison LMP2 car. We're closing into half an hour I can't believe that 3 hours turned into 30 minutes. Just real quick. It was so quick. So quick. Endurance races can feel long, but honestly, like if you're driving, yeah, no, you're not gonna feel it. Like literally, like you go into the car, and then an hour later, like you're done with it. It's done, and you're like, wow, that is quick. That is quick stint. Yeah, it is because endurance racing. But not to take away how hard endurance racing is. Endurance racing is hard. Anything over 3-4 hours, especially when you have to driver change, yeah, that is one hell of a hard task. Like, I think the most I've driven in an endurance race is about what 2 hours, and that's with me exhausted by the end of it. So, respect for the guys that are doing the whole stint for 3 hours. Like, I don't know, most guys here. I mean, Mika, Stanaka, Peter, Tokrav, basically everyone in the LMP2 car are doing a full stint impressively, and also some of the guys in the GT3 car and GT4 cars. Don't think anyone's in the pits besides Gennaro Yusuf. Bit of a miss line there from Daniel. As Ritsky's trying to pass, I think Gleb there in front of us, just off screen. More curbs are taken. Yep, there he is. In front of us, that's the GT4 Supra. I think I'm gonna go in a whim. I'm gonna quickly talk about the Supra in general. Like, the GT4 Supras are pretty cool, but honestly, remembering that the GT500 Super GTs, if you are an avid fan of Super GT, I'm very much interested to see a GT3 Supra. Honestly, I think that'll be cool. That'll be an interesting factor, because if you remember, the Supra is going to race in supercars next year, Fiat Supercars. So it's gonna follow the Mustang and the Camaro. So I think that's gonna be one hell of an interesting thing to see, because Toyota is not known for racing down under. Like, I don't know what's the best Toyota has done down under. Like, I guess down under in Australia, I think they've done like the Hilux, I guess. Like, they love their Hiluxes there, so I think they have some racing Hiluxes. But besides that, yeah, I don't think Toyota has much involvement in Australia. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see a GT3 Supra, and it'll be also interesting to see how the Supra supercar will do in supercars. Anyway, that's enough of my brief discussion about cars. Back to the race. 29 minutes. We are now only 1/6 of finished way through. We're almost done with this for tonight. Gennaro Yusuf gets another penalty. I think that's for track limit breachment. I don't know, something or the rather. Okay, once again, I appreciate you guys that are watching the whole way through this. 10 people are watching at the moment. Wow, okay. Very, very nice there. I appreciate anyone who's tuning into this. Speaking of tuning in, I think Bruno Kolev is starting to tune in himself to Victor Iruela. 2.5 seconds the gap. This is for the lead. And I repeat, this is for the lead. So I think it's a good attempt there from Bruno. I don't know if Bruno's going to go the whole way. 28 minutes is still a long time, but honestly, it's enough if you have just enough tire life and also fuel left in your car. 2.6 seconds. Definitely going all out here. The gap is shrinking. Yeah? No, never mind. It's growing again. Never mind. It's growing. Oh, yeah, it's growing. Okay, so we'll see. I think it'll be interesting. Last lap. Okay, this is an interesting stat here. Last lap. Okay, wow. 8/10 slower. Bruno. Wow. Okay, so I guess Victor did a mistake somewhere in front, because the gap is big. I will admit the gap is quite big. I don't know about this lap though. Should be quite big as well. Yeah, 3 seconds on the gap. Wow. Yeah, Victor is definitely doing a good job of carrying Borja's flame, I suppose. It's like an Estafet. No, not Estafet. What's the name? I don't know what is that in Indonesian. No, not Indonesian. Estafet. That's the word in Indonesian. Yeah, if you've seen like the Olympic runners, that's like holding a baton, the stick that you just pass to people. Yeah, it's that kind of racing, you know, is handing over the responsibilities. Albert Maslenikov is I don't know what he's done there. Oh, into the pits. Is he going into the pits? He is going into the pits. One hell of a way to go into the pits there. Sideways action. I like that. I like that. You know, if good philosophy. If you have dead tires, try to drift your way through. I think that's gonna be, it's gonna be your tire's not gonna see any more action anyway. So give it out with a bang. I suppose that's one philosophy that he is trying to achieve there. 3 seconds is the gap now. Yeah, it's grown. Definitely growing between Bruno and Victor. I'm pretty sure Bruno is pushing. But yeah, I mean, that Mercedes is pacey. Very pacey in front of the Porsche. I'm gonna take another sip of my drink. I definitely need more. Definitely need more warm water after this. All right. Coming to the last sections of this race. Hold on, let me just quickly another replay. Oh, I think that's that's contact between the GT4 car and one of the Unison racing cars. Don't know if I can get a little bit more back. Yeah, okay, definitely, yeah, Victor definitely has damage. Yeah, big damage. Oh, it's a puncture, front right puncture for the GT4 Supra. That's a shame. Oh no. Yeah, he's limping that thing home. Yeah, he's gonna reach it, but damn, he's gonna give more, just more gap into the GT4 cars if the gap's already really far. Yeah, this is what makes multi-class racing interesting. It's stuff like this, you know, like you're trying to navigate through the pack and it impacts happen. Okay, Victor kind of pushed through that. Okay, here's a replay of, I think that incident. Yeah, yes, here it is. So it's flat. Okay, so it's flat. In fourth here. Okay, I think that's Li Wang. Yeah, I think that's Li Wang there giving space. And then what happened here? Okay, you know what? Actually, that is not Flat's mistake. He's just been a bit bamboozled by Victor. I don't know what Victor was doing there. For some reason, going absolutely wide there. And well, Victor's paid the price. Luckily, Flat nothing happened to Flat. Luckily, so no impacts, no nothing. He can just carry on. He is in his fourth position, so. You know, he's trying his best to claw his position back, and you know, I think he's doing a good job. All right, back to Bruno and Victor. Bruno is closing. Can I please see the last lap, please? If you can pull the graph. Whoa, okay, 7/10 faster is Bruno. Interesting. Okay, very interesting. All right. Let's see. 26 minutes to go. Let's see if Bruno can achieve that. Yellow for a second there. I didn't see which sector, but I think it's easily cleared once again. Yeah, I think Bruno knows. Yeah, Bruno knows this is hammer time. This is hammer time now or never. I don't think he's gonna pit again. Here's a replay of, I think, the yellow flag. Oh, Kennedy Wang once again. Is it another one of the Sunset Bend? Is it another one? Is it another Sunset Bend? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh my word! What a snap! Oh, oh man, it's pretty scary seeing the snap on that LMP2. Wow. Okay, nice rejoin though. No one's near to crash into him, so he'll be doing just fine. Last lap, please. Last lap, please. Oh, okay. Okay. Victor also knows Bruno is catching up, so these two guys are definitely trying to put the hammer down. There is a GT4 car though. Oh, sorry, not GT4. The one of the GT3 cars in between. I think that's the Nuvo. Yeah, looks like the Nuvo. Yeah, that is indeed. Yep. He's blinking, trying to. Okay, he's dead. Oh dear, big crash there. Oh yeah, that is Ashwan Bari. Yes. I think he's trying to give up the precision, but he completely messed up his prediction on his judgment. Yeah, there goes the steering. Yep. Oh yeah, that steering is screwed. Absolutely. Completely screwed. as we go into code 80 for the first time in a while. Interesting. That was quite a funny incident. That was quite a funny incident. If I say so myself, in the detriment of the new for Sports BMW. Uh, uh, Bruno needs a quick, a quick passing of the GT3, and well, there we go. Just basically swiping the door. There we go. Yeah, he definitely knows. Okay, so we're joining Sashuan from the first corner. There is the Mercedes in front. Right, I think Sashan Buddy tries to like give position. Like I think he's trying to stay right because he's gotta give position. Oh yeah, he means yeah. I don't know if that's a misjudgment actually. It does look very close. It kind of is a misjudgment. It kind of is a misjudgment, but I don't know. From like the point of view, cockpit view, looks like it's gonna make it, but you know what? The hitbox says something else, so it's already happened. He's wingless. Yes, Shazan is wingless. So definitely needed to go to the pits. Okay, still waiting for this code 80. Yep, some drivers are now pitting, so this is a big chance for the drivers that hasn't pitted earlier. Big possibilities here. I think this is going to fall into advantage for some of our drivers there. For Koshin is in the pits. I think he's definitely he is in for a quick splash. I think, yeah, only 16 seconds. Very quick. Yeah, I think if Daniel hasn't pitted before and he's pitted now, this is like prime time. I'm pretty sure he's stuck on like 5th or 4th before. Now I think he has that 4th place pretty sealed with this, because the gap to Anson is like what, 40 seconds, quite the long gap. So Shazan is still trying to limp that BMW home. There is one of the Unison cars, and also trying to see what cars that. I think that's the one, the blue steel racing. Yep, here he goes. Here we go. I think everyone's gonna pit here. Victor's in, yeah, Victor Iruela's in, Sokolov's in, one of the LMP2 cars in as well. So definitely taking advantage of the incident that's happened here. Okay, I think with this code 80, we will be about 20 minutes of racing left. I think, yeah, about 20 minutes of racing. Anyone's game. Who's gonna come out on top? Stanaka is out in the pits. Sorry, no, Hakimi is out in the pits. Stanaka is recently in the pits. And Peter's also in the pits. Yeah, everyone's pitting here. Everyone's pitting. Okay, we're still in the code 80. Quite a long time actually. This code is this code 80 is taking quite the long time. Oh, of course, as I said, the code 80 is taking a long time. Of course, the code 80 disappeared. Fantastic. As we go back racing. Oh, the gap to. Okay, wait, whoa, hold on. Okay, so Bruno's now leading. Okay, Okay, my apologies for not paying attention, but Bruno's now leading. Hold on, give me a second. I'm actually gonna look at the replays. So code 80. I mean, it's still behind. Interesting, huh? Oh, Victor pitted. All right, thank you for the news. I didn't pay attention there. My fault. Interesting. So Victor is in the pits, and the gap is now 8 seconds. So I think that means that Victor should pit, and I think that code 80 is gonna help him. I think, yeah, that code 80 definitely helped him to just keep the gap low. But I think Bruno, for now, he's got that lap, he's got that fire in him. 17 minutes to go. I think he has a good chance of winning this. Sokolov's getting out of the way as Victor passes him. Yeah, I mean, it's a quick splash. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm looking at the replay of this in our YouTube channels. Yes, I'm also tuning in. Yeah, Victor's did a quick pit stop, 15.1 seconds. So interesting. Well, it's definitely played into Victor's hands if Victor could push and just find that gap. that he needs to pass Bruno, who is 8 seconds up in the field. Don't see anyone who's near. Yeah, I think the race has definitely been neutralized with that code 80. The WOSR team, as the World of Sim Racing team, pretty good livery. Pretty good livery. I don't know if I've talked about the liveries of these cars. I think I'm gonna do like a quick award, I suppose, like which is my favorite liveries. When it comes to purely because I'm nostalgic, definitely Dima Korsh's livery is definitely the best one. I mean, come on now, you cannot go wrong with Most Wanted. Like seriously, the M3 GTR is one hell of a legendary car, and I'm glad he's brought it over for the race here. But if I'm talking about actual liveries, like actual new liveries, I think it's a close one between either Bruno or Daniel, actually. Yeah, either Bruno or Daniel. So it's the Promix Flame or Daniel's anime livery. Yeah, there we go. I just like the colors, the colors, and also like the detail that you have in between. It's like very nice. Oh, bit of a twitchy there. As behind them is Bang Bisma. Yeah, great liveries, like the livery. The livery is very nice. I don't know why they are fighting here. Bang Bisma looks like he's trying to fight though, and nice, giving it up easily. Okay, new best start time for Mika Hakimi. My goodness, my guy, come on, you've been driving for 3 hours. Goodness me. Okay, what an impressive performance so far. Victor is not really great. Honestly, the gap's not really. Yeah, no, the gap looks the same. Yeah, no, I don't see any difference. Hold on, I'm gonna wait till the car finishes the line to see the previous lap. All right, where's the gap? He's faster, but slightly. Yeah. Bruno very much has a chance to win this whole thing. After Borgia led the whole race, basically, Bruno has a good chance to win this. Interesting. A little bit of a twist in the books. Very interesting. I'm gonna go back to the the livery thingy. In the LMP2 class, yeah, it's definitely between the Unisons and the KV86. The KV86 sadly are not here, but the Unison racing cars are probably my favorite liveries from the LMP2. Overall favorite livery is probably still Dima, but this is close second. Like I like the bird motif that is just shown aside. Oh, also I just realized there is not Dima Korsh. I forgot the name. The Nuvo Sport. Yeah, the Nuvo Sport. Rear wing. If you paid attention, it's actually like a piece of carbon fiber laying on the ground. I don't know if a Marshall. It's interesting if there is a Marshall feature. That's gonna be really cool, honestly, because I remember like in like one of the really old like F1 games, if I'm not mistaken, like they have a Marshall. There's a Marshall system. Honestly, that is so cool. I wish like someone in the racing world would bring that back. I don't know. iRacing, if you're hearing this, please, I beg you, please bring that back. Just bring actually like animated Marshall. I would absolutely love that. Is it hard? Hell yes. Do I care? Hell no. Bring it back. Check yellow sector 2 for a split second. 13 minutes. I think someone did a mistake somewhere. Don't know if it's I don't think it's a big enough mistake to warrant a replay. Oh, never mind. Of course, as I talked about not warranting a replay, here's a replay. Gleb, okay, same thing. Same thing that I think Victor. Yeah, I think the same thing that happened to Victor. Just completely missing the breaking point. Not that it mattered anyway because he's so far ahead, but still, it shows the demands of endurance racing, of course. It's just so hard. Endurance racing is not easy. It really isn't. Alright, there's your class leaders. Not much movement so far. Yeah, I mean, Victor's also not really catching up on Bruno. Okay, no, never mind. I thought Victor's closing up on Bruno, but no, it's just the timings. Previous lap, please. 0.3 of a second. No, I don't think it's enough. 6 laps to go. Yeah, about 6 laps to go. I think Bruno got this sealed in his bag. I'm pretty sure it's just one done deal, if nothing else happens. Mika Hakimi basically give Mika Hakimi his trophy like right now. 1 lap ahead of Stanica in second. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, yeah. Please, I want to see the onboard of Mika. Yeah, there's the wing. Okay, there is one of the team finish cars. Yep, that is the team finish car. On the brakes. Wow. Okay. Wow. So much confidence through that corner. I'm impressed. Into the I think this is through Cunningham. Oh, Mika, give me big save. Oh, big slide and a big save for the Malaysian there. He's following the GT4 car in front of him, who's also drifting. Quick replay here. Quick replay. You know, I think this is with respect of Victor, because Victor's lost it. Oh wow, what a drift! What an impressive car control from Mika Kimi. He's lost 0 time, by the way. Just saying, I think he's lost like 0 time with that. Crazy stuff. Just showing, you know, like showing why Mika Kimi is currently our class leader, and he will lead our class even more with this result. So, just impressive stuff. Final corner. Oh my! Look at that. Oh look at that. Wow. All right. He is absolutely right. He is on the ragged edge. He is on the very ragged edge of that LMP2 Brabham Motorsport car. Yeah, I could literally just watch here. I could literally just stay here and watch Mika Kimi's driving. Inch perfect. Oh, of course. When I say inch perfect, he's gone off track. Thank you very much, commentators curse. Typical. I've experienced commentators curse before as well. So I definitely have some experience with it, that's for sure. Alright. 10 minutes to go. This is it. This is our final laps. Final laps. Bruno's actually pulling away from Victor. 9 seconds, plus 9 seconds. So Bruno's definitely gotten the hang of his car now. Yeah, 0.5 slower there, Victor. Wow. Okay. Bruno's got this in the bag easily. There goes one of the Unison cars. There goes both of the Unison. Actually, you know what? There goes both of the Unison cars. Just quickly, I want to say respect to Tokraf. Impressive stuff from Flad. Flad at first. Flad was, if you remember in the beginning parts of this race, Flad spun in the very beginning of this race, and he has a very not just spun actually. He also has some incidents which puts him in the back of the field, but by the end of it, he's only 3 seconds behind his teammate. Very impressive from Flad as well to move through the field of the LMP2 cars to just reach back into his teammate's position. So hold on, I'm trying to remember. So best lap for a GT4 car is I think 208. I think. Best lap for a GT3 car is about 2 minutes, and the best lap for an LP2 car is about 45, 46. So all right, you know what? It's like a 10 second difference. That's all right. That's a quite big difference actually. So like I'm trying to do the maths here. So an LMP2 car would pass a GT3 car around what, like 7-8 laps? Yeah, about that much. Yellow is like the 1 as it quickly disappears again. Someone's just going for a gander into the sand. Okay, interestingly, Gleb decided to pit. Okay, I thought no one's gonna pit, but apparently Gleb will. Not that it matters because of the gap, because of just the sheer hugeness of the gap. One of the Phoenix cars also pitting in front. There you go. Victor's, I think, pulling back the time again. So these two are like a tug of war game. When each is going faster, the other responds faster. Are we gonna have a battle, please, between the two Unison cars? Flad did all this work to finally reach behind on his teammate. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if there's team commands. I'm pretty sure they're in a call, but we'll just see if they would like to give us a show or not. All right. 1.7 seconds. I think it's either Peter slowing down. Actually, is he slowing down? Yeah, actually, you know what? I think he is. 1.3 seconds the gap. It's either because he's slowing down or because Flat just have so much better tires. That's right on board. The Unison number 717. Sorry, 55. 717 is in front of us. Okay, we got a few traffic here. Both GT4 cars. There is Victor, followed by either Yusuf or Gleps. Yellow in sector 3. Okay, it's gone again. Okay, there you go! Victor's a bit deep there. Oh, a little bit of a little too much left. Bit close, but yeah, I think here we go. I think Flat is, eyeing down his teammate. There's Bang Bisma ahead of us, and also Daniel. 1.1 seconds. Okay. Where is Flat gonna go? He's trying to navigate the traffic here. Oh, he's gone very deep, very inside. Yep. Easy line. 5 minutes. This is it. This is the final laps as we go through this race so far. 2.4 seconds the gap. Hey, you know what? Never mind. I just want to see the gaps. 2 seconds. Holds no Bard. Holds no Bard, guys. No Bards on hold. I hope not. Because I want to see these two guys fighting it for the last position places. If, of course, Flat could catch up to Peter in like 5 minutes. Yellow in sector 1. Let's quickly disappear again. I think once again, just another person trying to enjoy the stuff here, the very, very wide runoffs that we have here in Sebring. Albert, here you go. Yeah, is it a twitch? Big drift. Oh, it's a big spin. 360 move there from Albert, and he quickly joins. Yeah, as I said, like someone wants to try another line, another position. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Here's a replay of Bruno. Oh, that's your problem there. I think that's accidental by Mika there, but definitely not gonna help his chances. But I think if Bruno just stays still, stays quiet, 7 seconds the gap to Victor, still massive. Not gonna say the words. You will say the words yourself. 7.2 seconds last time. Mika Akimi still leading, of course. Why am I even saying that? Is there anyone close? I guess Stockcraft is very slowly catching his teammate. 1.8 seconds, 1.6 seconds. Yellow in sector 3 once again. And it is prolonged for a bit. I think someone spun it. The typical stuff. I think the one takeaway I got from just looking at an endurance race in Sebring is that this is a hard track. Like, this track will just bite you literally everywhere you go. Like, you go into Sunset Bend, you spin. You go into turn 1, you spin. You go into the exit of the hairpin corner, you spin. Literally every corner is just a spin hazard. Here's Victor. Yep, he is approaching the sector 3 section. Yes, is he a spin? Is he gonna spin? Has he gone wide again? Let's see. Okay. Very wide line. That is a racing. That is a line. I remember that is a line. That is a line that Victor made for himself. Okay, here we go. Apparently it's hands off here for the Unison Racing team. No team orders, I hope. even if they're calling each other in Discord. Can Peter hold on to his lead, or will Vlad get his own taste of champagne in the podium? 1.3 seconds the gap between of them. There is Bang. Yeah, I think there's Gennaro Yusuf in front of us. Into the corner we go. 1.4 seconds. Okay, thank you very much. Very, very clean move to pass the GT4 traffic. Can I please see the last gap, please? I want to see the last lap. Oh, half a second. Okay. 2 laps. 2 laps, Sunshine. Come on. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to see some battles. 1.3 seconds is still the gap between these two teammates. Oh, I think it's a little bit of a wide line there from Peter. I think that's gonna give Vlad a chance to catch up. Yeah, this is some final lap stuff. This is final lap. I think please, please, please. Someone dive bomb someone. I swear. Okay. Still watching these two Unison Racing cars. Just trying to catch each other. 0.8 of a second as the gap. 0.6 is the gap. Okay, I don't know if Peter's slowing down purposefully. I don't think he is. Unless he wants to give it a position. I don't know if we're talking about tire life here, but I think Vlad has a much better tire life by looking at the movements and the grip. There we go. Have a second between these two. Someone will have to give. Oh, it's a penalty for Dima Kosh. Oh no. Honestly, not that it mattered. Right, here we go. GT4 traffic management. Okay. Gennaro stays left. Okay, he's telling his teammate he's here. Okay, I think we're gonna go for one more lap around this track, and then we're gonna be done for the day. 10 seconds until time's out. Is there one more lap for these guys? Yes, I think there is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, just one more lap. One more lap. One more lap for these guys. Come on. 6 tenths. Dima Kosh goes very wide. Oh yeah, he's serving his penalty. I think it's because he's serving his penalty. 7 tenths. Okay, Mika Hakimi has done a donut. Yeah, he's gone into he's slapped that thing into reverse, and he's gonna take the victory. What an easy victory for Mika Hakimi. Absolutely dominant over 1 lap ahead of Steneka. Back we go into Peter and Vlad. I don't think there's enough gap for Vlad to catch up. I think Peter has finally woken up. I think Peter has finally realized that, oh yeah, it's my teammate behind me, and let's put the pedal to the metal. Both drivers taking a very, very wide line. Oh, there's one of the Kasacha Racing teams. Oh, I think it's gonna, yeah, that's gonna block Peter. That's gonna block Vlad from pushing. There goes Bruno finishing also. Good result there for the win. About 5.7 seconds ahead of Victor, who replaces Borja. So that's your P1 and P2 in the GT3 class. I don't think Vlad's gonna have enough time. No, I don't think he will not. I don't think he will not. No. Yeah, no, it's another traffic though. Oh no. More blocks. Well, then again, these two guys are probably in Discord, so I think, I swear, if they do like a Ferrari, if you see the Red Bull X side by side, I swear, I dare you to do it. Come on. Nope, nothing. Peter's gonna take the win. Yep, Peter's gonna take the lead of his teammate, 3rd and 4th. Very, very good result for the 2 Unison Racing cars. Good result, guys. Fantastic stuff. Once again, I must applaud Vlad for also just pushing himself and finally finishing just behind his teammate. So very, very good result for the 2 Unison Racing cars. But yeah, first of all, I also want to congratulating Mika Hakimi for the easy win. Yeah, as he slammed that thing to the wall. Easy win, followed by Bruno Kolev in the GT3 class, and also the winner for the GT4 class, which is Gleb by like what, 3 laps, I think. Just very, very far. All right, that's the 3 hours of Sebring done for the day. remember, of course, that the GRL Endurance Series is still going to go. We're not done just yet. 3 more rounds we need to go as we go to the Kazan Ring and Igora Drive. Both tracks in, of course, the Mudland, Russia, for round 3 and round 4 in the 9th March and also 23rd March. So, hey, not long to go. So keep that in your calendars before we finally finish this series in the 2 hours of Solder in 13th April of 2025 in round 5. Due to the length of this stream and also because I'm tired, I have reached an agreement that I won't do a post interview. So I'm just gonna congratulate once again Kimi, Bruno, Kolev, and also Gleb for winning your each separate classes. Besides that, I think that's it for tonight. I'm pretty sure we're all tired. I'm very tired specifically because of a full day. So I'm gonna let the drivers go back to the pits as I think I'm gonna say my goodbyes to you guys for now. I'll definitely be back for the Kazan drive in Kazan in 9th of March, as I've said in the previous series package. But until then, hope you guys have a very, very good few couple of weeks, and I'll see you guys soon enough at Kazan Drive. Thank you very much, and good night.